What is up, everybody? So I'm in a bit of a pickle in that I really want the command codes on NA because these are some of the best command codes they make. JP spoilers, by the way. But you have to beat Lostbelt 3 to get them. And so that wouldn't be a problem. I could literally beat Lostbelt 3 in like a couple of hours from now, right? I could just done, right? No problem. But I wanted to use NA for chat versus FGO, which takes like a million years. It's not exactly the most efficient way of getting through things. So I think we're gonna like kind of do a little bit of both, right? We'll just play through some of these Lostbelts. We'll do some chat versus FGO on some bosses that we want to. Although I'm apparently dropping frames right now, so thanks internet. Hopefully that clears itself up in a second here. We're trying to do chat versus FGO for dropping frames is so not gonna happen. Dude, I've like lost my mind with my ISP. They're like, I've had to contact them so many times over like this last month, and they've just been so like inefficient and slow at like fixing anything, and like they can't even figure out when something is wrong half the time. It's kind of infuriating, but there's like no other ISP to go with. Well, I legit don't know what to do right now, chat, because I'm looking at my OBS and we are dropping frames quite a bit, so I don't think chat versus FGO is particularly a good idea right now, which really sucks because it's a lot of fun, but yeah, if we're dropping frames, that's just not gonna work. Well, this isn't that hard of a boss anyway. I think this is just Ziggurat and Valkyrie. So I'll just play on my own for now, and then if it hopefully stabilizes, then maybe we can, we have plenty of more bosses. I think the bosses that would be really fun would be Lostbelt 3 anyway. But we'll see how this goes. Yeah, right now, I mean, I've dropped 8% of my frames, so it's not great. Hey, King, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it, man. Oh, let's see. If I remember correctly, whichever one you don't bring gives you a buff. And I think off memory that Brunhilde's buff is better, so you don't want to bring her, I think. Besides, she's being counterclassed anyway. Let's see. Let me turn my sound down a little bit here. What do I have on NA? Oh god, I can't see a thing. Okay, we got Betterbeer, Caesar, Fergus. Hey, look, my NA account is actually decently prepared, having, not played it in forever, but, it's got all the basics, David Hans, that kind of stuff. Don't got the VC Bond Max, but getting there. We got Lance a lot. Chat, I've already done this boss many times, and like every boss in these, pretty budgety. I kind of want to just do setups for other units just cuz. Like, I kind of want to... We'll do some chaos if my stream stabilizes here. But I kind of want to do a Lancelot setup just because I don't use him much. Besides, this boss isn't too hard, and when we get to the harder bosses, if the stream's doing better, we'll definitely do chat versus FGO. Because I like doing chat versus FGO, because I get to just sit back and laugh at you all. It's great. Nice, role reversal. Okay, so I want to nuke Valkyrie, ASAP, if I remember correctly. I guess that means we need Archer for Ziggurat. I don't really remember what the gimmicks are in this fight. Hey, chat started it. I'm just saying. Hey, One Lonely Boy, thank you for the resub for a year plus one. I subbed a few days ago. Twitch, please. Indeed, I've noticed there's been some notification issues in that department. Hans would be good. Mozart would be good. Do we need that much though? Like, all we gotta do is kill Valkyrie, then just throw archers at it, basically. Bust up the Canis CE. Doesn't count on NA, by the way. Because there is no Canis on NA, right? Although, give it a minute. You'll have like what, you'll have like a year and a half or some shit before that, or like at least a year. Yeah, I think it's like a year. You can't do 5. You can't do 5. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs though, but that's cheating. I only said it once, and it's not even on the right fucking server. Do I just throw every archer ever at this? But thank you for the gifted subs though. It's nice having the CE though, because on my, I don't know why I'm yelling, but on my other account that I've been playing a lot, you know, I don't have it, so it's kind of a nice option here. Oh yeah, we still dropping frames right now. It's like spiking up and down. I feel like I need to have more like tanking or utility on my team than I do right now, but we'll make it work. Do defaults, maybe? Oh no, well, if she gets her NP off, you're gonna want Atlas. If she doesn't, it won't matter. Hey, and Say with the resub. Thank you, appreciate it, guys. I feel like the worst right now though, like my job is such a it's such stressless, you know, job, right? And then you get people throwing money at you for some reason, right? It's a weird thing that. Remember when there was only Canis? Remember those days? Oh, excuse me, a gifted sub. Totally different. Okay, so they have crit down. That's from Brunhilder. Do I just crit right now? I think we just crit right now. Just click all the buttons. We really do need to upgrade our remote game. I guess I'll put the art card last because I really want to get my NP here. Although I can use, what am I thinking? I can use his battery skill next turn. 5,000 life though. God damn it. Well, I guess we make some stars. Man, that sucked. We could have just two-turned her nice and smooth there. I should have put the Buster card last. Okay, now we got her. Now we don't need our battery skill though. Man, Lancelot's kind of overkill here then. I wonder if I could have double crit the NP. This will probably work though. How are the frames looking, chat? Right, it's getting better. It's saying that I've only dropped 5% of my frames, so we may well be able to do chat versus FGO in a minute here. I think we'll try on the next major boss. I like how we're critting non-stop and we're not even using the Star Absorb skill. Do I save Lancelot? Is he worth it? He's not counter. You know what? Let's do it though. Like He's not counterclassing, so really I should just let everyone die and bring in the archers, but this is more fun. If I was gonna do this, I should have dedicated the entire team to just Lancelot. Made the back rows like taunts and other art support. And just seen if we could have kept him going. Thankfully, I've already recorded his NP, like the red eye mode and everything, so I can use it in videos if I want. I want NP gain or more damage from the crit. Half measure. This will do good damage because of Napoleon. And then we also get the NP gain. I don't know why I just cast that when he only has 25,000 life left on this health bar, but NP gain though. Although if Napoleon did not crit there, we might have actually needed it. Probably not though. I should have cast it now. Although I guess yeah, okay, never mind, guys. I was just getting the value while I could because Mozart just died, so not a misplay. Oof. Make more stars if I want to this turn. Just go for the win here. Default Mystic Code would have been better though. Damage up here would be better than the cooldown reduction and all that. Robin's so bad, alright. I like Lancelot doing more damage than Napoleon there. That crit though. Would have really preferred you hit Robin. Still would have preferred you hit Robin. Dude had evade, you know. Alright, can Lancelot do it? Doesn't have his crit buff anymore, so... Got it anyway. Yeah, I wish I had made that team a fully dedicated Lancelot team, but oh well. Oh yeah, I heard there's command codes are bugged on NA now. My only hope for that is if they're bugged, maybe that'll get them to fix the Mystic codes while they're at it. Because, you know, their Mystic codes have been bugged for years. Watch them just not fix it though, like they never fixed the Mystic codes. The thing is, look how quickly people have started complaining and realized that the command codes are broken. So it's probably going to get fixed, where nobody even realizes that Mystic codes are messed up with the way that they are. It's like 5 guys know. I really do want to know what the hell is wrong with like their code that keeps making command codes get busted. I guess you just fight Sigurd again? I don't really remember having another fight with Sigurd like this, but sure. Who do we want to use? What's the difference here? Part of me wants to turn the boss into a dragon. Oh wait, he already is a dragon. Do we? What's my? Ah man, he's only 80. I should have grailed him over here. It feels bad. I mean, he's fine at 80, but do we try to do a Siegfried setup? Let's see. How would the hard part about that is I have to bring Napoleon. And that really throws a monkey wrench in this. Could totally do Dragon Support Jolter, but I'm not going to do that. I don't have her Bond CE over here, right? So I can't get that juicy 55%. I don't know, maybe for the meme. Oh god, no, See, on JP, I at least have the one skill at 10 for the Dragon Support. I don't have that over here. It's not worth it. Because I didn't mean to get Jolter on NA. I think I got her off GSSR or something. Okay, Pimp would make sense. Let's see. Yeah, I better make Pimp work in here. We need some kind of, though, like... Do I have Shakespeare? I do have Shakespeare. Okay, that's something. Do you have to put Napoleon in the front? You do. Why do they have to be like this, man? The Hans does not have his third skill buff yet. Do I not have Ox King on NA? I could really see myself, because I don't play NA much, being like, I'm not doing Go West. I have a feeling that's what I did, because yeah, I don't see Ox King. I really do. Oh wait, no, I got one. I bet you though I didn't do the rerun, but at least I have one. Okay. So I guess we can't. No archers, right? I guess just none of that. I don't want to do that instead. The battery, though. I mean, he might not show up at a time where that makes sense. Might cut Pence and surely I have NP on death. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm not crazy about Pent here, just because if I wanted it to work, you'd want Napoleon to be like David or something to protect her for a second, and then I could give her like K-Scope, but I try not to use K-Scope when I can help it, so... I'll do it. Assuming I have K... Yeah, I do. Okay. Old account. It looks like our frame's alright now, so when we get to another major boss, we'll do Chad versus FGO. This fight's easy, though, so... as I think it is. I'm not really sure what this fight is, to be honest. I really don't remember this fight. Please don't kill 10th on turn 1. Like, other than that, it's fine. I almost want to use Siegfried's third skill, just have the defense up, but I think we wait. That Brave Chain is so tempting, though. I can't help it, man. Like, how you not gonna take a Brave Chain on an archer here, right? Like, we're throwing away Siegfried's arc, so it's not great. Flies burn, eh? I should have taken Siegfried's thing though, because you're only gonna have a few turns of Pence buffs. You should take it while you got it. That's some music. Man, I can't. Why the game is just tempting me to never pick Siegfried cards right now. Like all these brave chains. How about this Achilles though? That feels so bad. That feels so bad. It wasn't worth it. Because now I'm just gonna overkill, so it's like, there was no reason to do that. All that NP gain I passed up, man. I guess we do this. How has Pence never been attacked, by the way? Okay, I think I still have her Buster buff, so that's good. I was so worried that she quick charged him because I don't remember the gimmicks in this fight at all. Well, there goes Pence. Okay, now I got her defense buff, that's good. Do I use the attack up here or do I feel like we'll break? We're not counterclassing and we are AoE, but we have a lot of damage up. But we're also level 80. I'll have faith. I mean, even if we don't break, we're gonna recharge her into me anyway, so... Wow, Napoleon, excuse me, did pretty good damage there. Damn! That's level 80! Jesus Christ, that is way more than I was expecting. Fuck! She quick charged! I should have evaded, I didn't thought okay, well now I know what her gimmicks are, so that helps. Just hit Shakespeare. It's easy, guys. Why use the Mystico to evade when he's just gonna hit Shakespeare anyway? See, it's fine. That's why you do the thing. Okay. Like that was a Buster crit too. Alright, I think the team will work, it just needs some minor adjustments. And by that I mean actually cast Evade Einstein. And I would legitimately use Jolter for the lulls, but because she's basically Shakespeare but for 3 turns, right? You get the attack up for a really long time, but she's 1/1/1, so... If it was JP, I would do it. Okay, we do want to break the first health bar pretty quickly and with Pins preferably. If you want to break, try to go for a break next turn. I think she can do it. As long as she doesn't get one shot here, we're good. It actually sucks that he just cast his debuff immunity. Because it's only for 1 turn, but it means her attack down won't land. Man, this sucks. All of Siegfried's cards, his Art Quick is all in the last hand, but if Pint dies, the deck is going to shuffle, and we're never going to get any of that.
D'accord. Oui.
You don't need Tam to make Archer Artoria good. Just use Hohenheim and Mozart and you're fine. Like, he's a pretty self-sufficient Archer, honestly, for looping and stuff. Tam obviously makes it better, but it's certainly not necessary. And you can always summon a friend's Tam, right? You could use your Archer Artoria, summon your friend's Tam. You're kind of good to go. And then for the filler there, you know, use Hohenheim or Mozart and you're fine. Well, that's unfortunate timing here with not breaking again. You lose the attack up on Siegfried. I probably should have cast Shakespeare's second skill. I might actually switch to... Yep, that fucking sucks. I should switch to Leonidas there. I think we might still win, but I want to change that because I think it's way better. Because Leonidas he can cast the Buster up even if it's not the NP turn, and you generally don't need Shakespeare's third skill until after you NP. So there's just, I don't really see the purpose in doing it that way. And having taunt there is good. I don't really want to do GSR on NA because I don't really play NA enough, and also it's such a bad GSR. It's everything in one pool, so I might just do it for the lols though, because I mean people throw money at me for playing FGO, so I just feel like I'm gonna get some random waifu that I'll never care about. But yeah, this GSSR is really bad. Like it's a pretty dumb one in my opinion. But it can definitely result in silly shenanigans. So I want that art card, man. Maybe I give her the attack up to make sure she breaks next turn. Yeah, Ivan's good. He's just mostly good for, you know, challenge quests and stuff because he's about the buff removal. His buff removal really is amazing, and there's been many boss fights that it just makes so much easier. He did debuff immunity again. Oh my god. I don't know, this isn't that necessary because that one turn where you wait, you can just use the overgauge to get more MP gain for Siegfried, which, so I don't know, using the attacker here might not be worth it. Although I might be able to get overgauge here anyway. I'm just saying, not breaking here is not that bad because you probably need an extra turn to build up MP anyway, so. I think breaking the health bar makes him hit harder. Yeah, he gets the crit thing. And you could totally use the clown and make that fail. Good god. Also, repent. Well, I can NP now if I want to, but the only Siegfried. Gotta wait one turn. Although he got that 50% crit, I mean, he might just break on his own right there, to be honest. Well, he'll definitely break now. Do I use Napoleon's NP damage up? Might not need it. I'll do it. Make sure. Oh, I hate Beast Wing. Fuck, we would have broken if he crit there. I think we had 80% chance to crit and we didn't crit. God damn it, dude. That sucks. See, now I can just like, oh my god. Well, that's what I get for underestimating it there. At least I can make her quick charge go to waste. Napoleon's gonna do nothing though. Stars. Dude, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Not only would the crit probably have broken, but then Siegfried would have gotten an insane amount of MP gain back to get the MP gain up. We got an overkill, and then just, you know, the crit extra MP gain, so... I think Avenger Ushi will be, Valentine's. I can't, if it's not Valentine's, like, when the hell would it be? At least he did MP Napoleon. Don't. Okay, we're good. How about that? Napoleon actually gets to do something. I would love to give that Buster up to Siegfried, but... You know, Shakespeare could die before Siegfried gets his MP, right? Don't kill Siegfried, please. He should be safe. He has crit down, and Siegfried has dragon defense up, so should be safe here. He doesn't have his other crit up anymore. Napoleon, respectable damage. 97%. Wasn't that art crit earlier? There you go. Well, I could have saved the thing, but... Siegfried doing pretty good. I don't think I supported him correctly. Like, the attack buff I should have given to him, I think. And things like that. And we could have broken both health bars a little bit smoother, but he did pretty well. I mean, again, AoE class neutral, and he's still doing this good. It's, not half bad. Oh, our third skill wore off. That's unfortunate. I wonder if Atlas would be worth it just to get it again. You'd have it up to 6 turns straight. Yeah, honestly, that in the long run is more damage than we got from the attack up. So yeah, it probably is better. And also, having the defense up for 6 turns straight is better than the heal. We're cutting it pretty close here at the end. This is where you just put like Billy the Kid in the back and you win, but you know, we're trying to make Siegfried go the distance here. You fucking bastard. You know, St. George might actually be able to beat this, but gotta do this proper here. I think a lot of people would wail for Zeus. I wouldn't need to though, because I got so much saved up. The only thing I don't like about Atlas is like if you take a lot of damage really early on before Pence dies and you don't have the heal. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But other than that, I think it's better. Yeah, if you wanted this setup to just work though, just put Billy or Robin, David, or anything like that in the back, and you're good. But we don't want none of that. Wow, I got Merlin and Da Vinci from GSSR. It's pretty good. Hmm. Not sure I made the right play there. Dude, he always casts the fucking debuff immunity, I swear. Like, he might, I don't know, he might like legit be scripted to do that. So I don't get the attack down. I should have used Napoleon's third skill last turn. Tends go Burr though. Napoleon is quite good on JP. He's not as good on an A, but on JP he's quite good. He's not like the best in the game, but when his niche comes up, he is quite strong these days. Yeah, he does what you need an archer to do. He hits hard, gets his MP easily, he gives lots of support on the side. He does lack survival, but he does do really big damage, so. Kill Pin, please. There you go. There's definitely a part of me that wants to bring the clown, just because the clown would stop the guts, the crit buff, and the crit buff is the whole reason this is nasty. Damn, Siegfried doesn't have his MP. Gets it here though. Those Buster cards are tempting me, but I do want to get Napoleon NP gain. Probably should have removed that dot from. Damn, that sucks. I don't get the overcharge. That super sucks. Okay, we're gonna get in seed here. I also don't get the stars. Cause, man, if I'm gonna do this now, I should have already done it. Yeah, Leonidas makes stars on his NP, which would have been nice. 90% actually crit, I know, right? Yeah, Poster Girl Clown would be really strong here. Really strong in a lot of fights, so. A little bit of Buster up, yeah. Take that crit though. Wait, did I remember? Oh my god, I don't think I remembered to cast the Mystic Code on Siegfried. Oh my god. Don't do it! At the beginning of the turn I was like, yeah, I remember to do that, and that's why I used Shakespeare's second skill, but then when I did the debuff clear, I forgot. Well, that's a good start, but he might just crit me here. Oh, we're good. Calculated. It's fine. We just, we planned this. I do the debuff clear just to get the health back. Doesn't have his crit buff anymore, so I could save it for a dot. And I think I can take a hit. Once he loses his buffs, it's not like that bad. Like really. That 100% crit though. We'll do this. That's tempting right there. He still had Buster up too. He had double Buster up. So that would have been a hell of a crit. Actually want Shakespeare to die now, but not happening. I could wait one turn and Siegfried will do so much more damage. But he's got the double buster. But we also have the overcharge. I guess we do the overcharge.
勝利を前進するってな
I guess we'll wait for the deck to reset and we'll just use Siegfried's third skill for a buster card instead of an NP.
王政の橋を架けろ空を行けアリクルートリオンデュレトワール
Rainbow Cannon, man. Okay, we haven't dropped any frames in a while, so we're definitely going to do Cat versus FGO next boss fight. How about that red hair, by the way? There's shit up again. Would you like? There you go. I was about to say, could you just kill him? That would be helpful. Do I use it now? Yep, let's do it. The red press red. Who needs NPs? Why NP when you have red cards? Wow. If I had swapped my card order to like Siegfried, Napoleon Siegfried, I think we would have killed there. But there was really no guarantee that we would crit like that. George Terry, by the way. Honestly, that setup's really reliable once you iron out the details there, but you can definitely shore it up with like some poster girl and stuff like that. Honestly, you don't always need a last man standing. It depends on the style of team. Like sometimes, you know, you just want to keep rolling in support to support your DPS. It just really depends. But like, if I wasn't memeing, I would have put like Billy the Kid in the back there, because Billy the Kid is a nice, you know, final unit where regardless of what his teammates are like, whatever their status is, he's gonna show up, use his second skill, NP, right? And he also has an evade skill if the boss is about to NP, or if he's the only one left and he's gonna get a triple attacked or whatever, right? So, you know, it's nice to have a cleanup unit, but it just depends. Sometimes it's unnecessary. But that team that I was just using would have objectively been better if it had Billy in the back, because if we had gotten bad luck and Siegfried died a lot sooner and stuff, it'd be good to have another DPS in the back to kind of finish up. We didn't need one because it worked out, but like there are, you know, RNG could have screwed us over there. Wait, what the, is it? Okay, I think this is like a preview fight with Surtur. I don't think this is the... I should really bring up the list though, because I need to know when we have a big boss coming up, so I know to switch to chat. But I'm pretty sure this is just like a whatever fight with Surtur that doesn't really count. Oh yeah, Surtur is a dragon as well, so you could still use Siegfried for that. Shame I don't have a Grailed Siegfried on this account. I might Grail him to 90 though, we'll see. Wait, you fight Sigurd again? I thought you just fight Surtur here. I'm gonna look. I want to look. If this is a real fight, we'll bust out chat. I really struggle to remember Lostbelt 1 because it's not very memorable, to be honest. So what like big fights there are, I never remember. Anastasia's a good fight though. We'll have chat do that one. I think we're in like chapter 12 or 13 or something. Right, what? I literally don't know what chapter I'm on, so I have to back up because I can't. I'm not. That doesn't seem right. No, I am on chapter 13. Okay. Wait. Okay. This is Lostbelt 2, right? Because yeah, that's another thing. I always get Lostbelt 1 and 2 confused because they're both snow. Even though plot-wise they have nothing in common at all, right? They don't, right? Like you know, in 1 you're dealing with like a VC Braun and Billy, Beowulf, you know, that stuff, right? And then in 2 it's you know, all the Norse stuff, you know, Sigurd, Brunhilde and everything. But they're both snow, so I endlessly conflate these two stories. Which is funny because I actually like Lostbelt. Yeah, this is Surtur, but yeah, this is not a real fight with him. Yeah, you just you break like the first health bar, or you last a few turns or whatever. Yeah, this is like a big nothing fight. It is. I don't think there's anything wrong with having multiple stories that have a similar like aesthetic, but I think it was kind of a mistake making these back to back, right? Nothing wrong with having more than one snow area. Also, everyone loves snow areas, you know, but yeah, I think it was definitely a mistake putting them back to back like that, though. Let's do double David just cause. I can't remember if you need to break the first health bar or not. If you do, I probably should not do what I'm doing right now, but we'll make it work. Let's do good old Billy. Do I have any like rare archers on this account? What do I have? Okay, we've got an Atalante. It's actually fine here just for the quick up. This account does not have that many archers though. I'm going to slot the first archer I see here. Because we don't, who needs supports? There we go, perfect. There really is not a lot of reason to have double David on the front. And there's especially no reason for both of them to have, you know, that one CE. I can't remember if there's debuffs in this fight or not. Pretty sure there is when you fight him for real later. I'll do GSSR after this real quick just for the lulz. It'll be overwhelmingly likely to be bad, but full background. Do I just turn one in P or do I try to sync up the quick up? We'll just turn one in P.
Okay.
Dude, David here on JP gets his anti-giant damage. It's ridiculous. It's Goliath. I mean, look at him. That sprite got really weird for a second there at that angle. Guess we just focus on Billy here. That's... what the hell? Look at that back arm, dude. That sprite's not right. That's not right. That camera angle is never meant to be seen. Might as well get some David in P. Come on, Billy. Get your P here. There you go. Now don't like get crit and die. I don't think he would have survived a crit anyway. Wait, couldn't I have used Atlas on Atalante and given us quick up? So we would have gotten quick up on Atalante and Billy, I'm pretty sure I could have done that. Muramasa's good. I don't know what else to say. It's like he's good. He's not like the best DPS that ever existed, right? But he works so easily with the current meta, like with Art Refund. So, you know, basically very good DPS, but he has no survivability. So if you're not using Castoria nonsense, you know, he's got some, you know, rather glaring flaws, but he does lots of damage, so he good. Yep, I think we could have won that turn if I had used that with an actual land thing. Guys, we just wanted Billy to show off is all. I'm not even a Shiro fan, so. No Buster card. Okay, we fight him for real later. Yeah, if you like Muramasa and you like art teams, you'll be happy. His laugh. Alright, let's do the GSSR real quick and cry. The thing is, I have no expectations because I do overwhelmingly low star stuff on NA, and the few rare things that I have anyway. I've got Mordred and stuff, right? So it's like whatever. I'm assuming I have to buy SQ though. That's how this works. Yeah, okay. Let me just do that real quick. So what, you need 15?
いらっしゃいマスターくん。カタログはこっちだよ。退屈がてらおすすめアイテムを全小石の購入ありがとう。とても貴重なものだ。
Music knows. Shoutouts if anybody knows what this song is.
一気に使ってはいけないよ。君に幸運があります。
Alright. How stupid is it gonna be? I mean, overwhelmingly, I am probably gonna get something that I don't want. Right? Like, I'm not sure there's anything that I want in this, actually, because most of the stuff that this account would want is unlimited, not limited, right? And, like, we only have Gilgamesh on NA to do the Dragon Stage for chat, right? And so having him at a higher NP rank is irrelevant. I don't think there's anything I can pull here that I want. I don't, it's Kandar, I guess, would be cool. That's like the only thing I can think of that I would be happy with. Because, yeah, on NA, it's like, oh god, yeah. If it was every 5-star ever, then I could get like Tesla, you know, shit like that. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be happy with this no matter what. No, I don't want King Hassan at all, because I already have him on JP, and I don't really like him that much anyway. Like, he's cool, but he has no character at all. And again, I already have him on NA, I mean on JP, my main account, and he's more leveled over there than he's ever going to be over here. And he's fucking trash at NP1 anyway. Like on JP, I've got Gilgamesh at level 100 NP4, so why do I care if I have him on NA? Wait, can you get Ivan? Yeah, I'd be happy to get Ivan. If Ivan's in here, I would be very happy with that. Because I don't have Ivan on any of my accounts, and he's also really useful and cool, and like I love his buff removal. So yeah, if I got Ivan, that'd be awesome. That's probably the best outcome I can get, actually. Because here's the thing, on JP, I have like Iron Will, man. I don't roll on stupid shit. I roll on the stuff I really like, and because of that, I have all the stuff I really like, and it's already at a high NP rank. So if I'm like LOL NP1, you know, over here, then it's like I don't give a fuck. Yeah, also just coincidentally, most of the 5 stars I like are not limited, so. Yeah, Ivan or Iskandar would probably be the best. But I would love to get Ivan. I've never gotten Ivan on any of my accounts, so... I fucking hate this game. I'm so not a BB fan, and then, like, I'm never gonna level that, so... At least she's got, you know, really weird gameplay that's kind of funny. Like, legit, her gameplay is pretty funny. You can enable some pretty ridiculous nonsense, but, and it's actually balanced. If you're not using things like Scatty, Castoria, you know, Waver, those kinds of things, you can actually make it, like, fair. But hey, I mean, at least I don't have her on any of my other accounts, so I guess there's that. I really don't hate BB, really. Like, she's just not my cup of tea either. She's kind of just there. Good lord, that's a long summon line. I was like skipping through it, but then I just saw it was like a million walls of text there. I don't think she's particularly fun when you use her with like the meta, right? You do like, you know, the best DPS ever for the situation, and you bring all meta supports, and you switch in BB when you have like the right hand, and then you're basically doing the 3-turn loopy nonsense while having a solo hand and getting it every turn for 3 turns. That's dumb, right? Because one, people act like it's not RNG. It's so weird to me that people act like Summer BB removes RNG when she is the opposite of that. For her thing to work, she relies on you getting like the best hand ever on the first turn of your buffs, right? Like, let's say your DPS is like Ryder Kentucky. You need to, when you have your NP up and you just buffed the Scatty and everything, you need to have Kentucky's quick cards, right? It's completely RNG. It just makes it so if you get good RNG, you can capitalize on it to, like, you know, a ludicrous degree. But she's a very RNG-based unit, like, just inherently. She's one of the most RNG-based units in the game. And it's just weird, it's because once, if you get lucky the first time, then, you know, you just win in 3 turns or whatever, and then you're done. And so people think somehow that means it's not RNG, but it's crazy fucking RNG. But I think I will say, I do think she's fun if you're not using, like, Scatty and all that kind of stuff. You kind of just, she's one of the only rare things on the team. You're not going to be able to use her in some broken way where you're just 3-turning a challenge quest. You won't be able to do that, good or bad RNG, it won't matter. But then she can still enable some fun stuff and maybe use the Switch Mysticote and you look out for some fun turns and things like that. So honestly, gameplay-wise, if you're, you know, not going full ham, it's pretty neat. But if you go full ham, it's then crazy RNG and just stupid. Trying to make inventory space here. I might use her some eventually, we'll see. I don't see me leveling her though, because I just don't play A much, so I'm not gonna have like her mats and things on hand. Oh, I just realized my Golden Sumo's only level 99. Whoops. I've been leveling other things. Wow, I need to do so much inventory management on NA. Like, dear God. The worst CE ever right there. Alright, back to nonsense here. Alright, next boss fight, we're doing chat versus FGO. Let's see, when is the next major boss fight? Let's see. There's none in this chapter. It's not the next chapter. It's at the very start of chapter 16. So we have to do this chapter, then 1 arrow, and then we get a real boss. It's not too hard of a boss though, so I have confidence chat will be alright. What am I even doing right now? I think this must be the seeds. I can't think of what else this would be if it's not the seeds. So they're like, they're casters. Let's do, why not? We'll use Medusa. It's something different. Have a Rosh kill the trash here. I wonder when NA will get his animation update. You all got, what's her name? You got Thinnos, like, in like 2 months of JP? That was crazy. So, yeah, it might not take you too long to get that one. I don't think the other unit really matters. go Caesar. Hey! My NA Caesar is stronger than my JP Caesar, other than the third skill, but that's cool. Doesn't have his NP buff yet, but one of these days. Medea needs a buff really bad. Medusa's fine. Medusa's a pretty nice 3-star unit, honestly. She works really well, but and Medea is useful, but she's not what the player base needs, really. Like, she's just there for the buff removal. Oh, I should have brought someone with, like, battery for Medusa. I kind of forgot about that. I should have just done Shakespeare. Yep, if I put Shakespeare to replace Arash, she'd have her NP. Done goofed. Maybe these aren't the seeds. I don't remember fighting any seeds inside of a building. I mean, if you gave her NP up, you'd have to make it a very large one, but that could work. But I've always said I would give her a very large art up. That way because her art hit count is low, but her NP gain is very high. But then, so giving her an art up would just, you know, make her more consistent. So I'd give her a huge art up though. It fits her lore-wise, and it just makes up for how bad her NP is. This is really unfortunate that I forgot to get a game for Medusa here. Oh good, she can get it here. I would seriously make it so Medea, one of her skills, gives her a 3-turn art up and make it like 60 to 100%. I'm serious. It would not be broken. It wouldn't. Because her NP is so bad, because they made it AoE for some reason, even though it's single target. And then her hit count is so low on her art cards. It'd make her very good. Like, it would make her a very good 3-star, but it's okay. I don't think anyone here thinks it's wrong for Medea to be like a top-tier 3-star caster, right? I'm totally okay if Medea is up there with Ku and Ushi and 100-Face and David, all those people, right? Totally fine if she's up there with them. And giving her that buff, I think, would put her up there. She'd still have, you know, limited survivability and things like that, and her normal card damage would still be kind of meh. But I know you could make it 60% if people fear the Medea meta, right? You could make it like a 60% art up for 3 turns. But even if she had that big of an art up, it's not like her NP is going to be hitting that hard. Like, it still wouldn't. It'd just be acceptable, right? Babbage would still be the better damage dealer, like, for real. But Medea would have, like, he'd be a better burst damage dealer. She might be better with consistency, because she could use her NP multiple times so easily, and then she has the utility and the healing and the debuff clear. But Babbage has the invulnerability and the star bomb now. Right? They'd be really nice apples and oranges to each other, in my opinion. I'm guessing this is just those like little lion shits. Guess we pretty much just do what we did a second ago. It should still work. We can make the AoE someone else though. Doesn't really matter what we use. There we go. I could use my own units, but we'll do that. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? Could bring in Shakespeare just for even more damage, but we shouldn't need it. Bonk. I mean, we don't really even have a caster 3-star single target DPS. This is kind of nice. You can give Arash the attack up.
任せな。
迷うな。砕け。
So his name is Lu Bu, I know, right? He got the damage, he doesn't have the survivability, though. But yeah, a lot of times Lu Bu is your best option for that kind of thing. And now Mori, too. Mori takes more setup than Lu Bu, though. Not everyone's gonna have like the right kind of units for him. And some fights just aren't made for him either. Okay, these have more health than I was thinking. So maybe I should have brought in Shakespeare, because he'd give both of them a buster up. I could unswitch Mr. Code and then put in Shakespeare now. I mean, I don't think anyone cares if a 3-star is randomly better than a 4-star, because there's already a million 3-stars that are better than 4-stars. And the problem with like Cersei has nothing to do with how good the 3-stars are. It has everything to do with how bad Cersei is. And take Cloudmaster, thank you for the resub, dude. Like, newsflash, Medea's already better than Cersei. I'm not even kidding. Like, she's already better. Oh, hi, Ari. With the, I'm not talking about that verb. I'm talking about a different Cersei, by the way. Thank you for the resub, so Ari. But yeah, Medea's already better, and so that's they just need to buff Cersei anyway. Like, never mind Medea. The thing is, Cersei is a DPS caster. She's just bad at it. Because, like, what else is she? A crowd control caster for all those enemies you can use the pig on? Right? Like, she's literally a DPS caster that gets her MP really fast, right? And on the side, she can remove debuffs, right? That's what she is. It's just her DPS sucks. And you can't actually pig anything. And sure, I'll say this, you know, a lot of times Cersei can get the job done because a lot of the assassin bosses aren't like so hard that, you know, it's not like her damage can't handle it. But when you compare Cersei, like, let's be serious for a second here, right? Let's talk 4 stars, right? Never mind the 3 stars, never mind the 5 stars. Let's talk 4 stars, okay? Let's look at 4-star single target DPS units, right? Like Cersei, and now let's compare her to like the other classes, right? Let's look at Saber. You have Lancelot. Also gets his MP incredibly rapidly, and it does way better damage, and he's critting everywhere, and all this nonsense, right? You got Sitting Master, who's got, you know, again, loops, and has now also really good survivability for the team. You got, you know, not Virgil. Like, it's just shit show, right? Like, the other classes are just so far ahead of caster. Especially for the 4 stars, it's not, you know, they've got Shiva and Cersei for DPS. Like, wow, that's really good. Like, that's so helpful. And you got Kentucky and everything. Like, it's brutal, man. Yeah, I will say Aerie's Cersei is pretty good, and see, Aerie has compensated as much as you can for the problems that she has. And then which capitalizes on her benefit, right? She does have that giant battery and stuff, right? So if you've got, there's a reason, you know, Aerie's got Black Grail and all that other stuff on there, right? To make up for the damage problem. But, you know, her MP gain's not good either. It's all about the battery skill. And, like, on the flip side, it's not like Cersei is garbage. She isn't. Some people, I think, exaggerate and act like she's, like, so worthless and she can't do anything. That's not the case at all. Like, she's still a decent unit. It's just, basically every other 4-star that's comparable to her is better, right? That's the thing. Let's mix it up and do a Reshigol this time. Although honestly, I kind of like Lantoria better for this, just because she's buffing Arash. And I don't know how much health these guys are gonna have, so I may regret this decision. Fox game. Why can I never find Ox King on this account? See, on my main, it's right next to the Jalter one. Watch us fail because of, no charisma. If Cersei could actually pick bosses, she'd be great. She still wouldn't be the best, but she'd be really good at that point, right? She'd be kind of a caster version of Scath a little bit, right? But, yep, I'm gonna want that charisma. Okay. Even with that, I think we would not do enough here, but it would definitely help. Probably shouldn't be bumping the synth right now. Well, no, we need Harashi to do as much as possible. I don't really want to do the New Year's event either, but I'm trying to blast through the Lostbelt so I can, because I want those command codes. They're really good. So, yeah, if we had Charisma, we might have killed that front one, and then this attack in the back. Yeah, would not have killed that the last one, but it would have been close. Ultimately, not going to make a difference, because we would have cleared it on this turn one way or the other. Been more reliable, though, in case we'd gotten a bad hand. Because we're kind of pushing it. Yeah, I will say, I actually want to do the challenge quest again. A lot of the times I don't really care about playing an A too much when it comes to the challenge quests and stuff, but like, I remember this challenge quest and I liked it quite a bit, so I would not mind doing it again at all. So we don't need Shakespeare, but I'm gonna bust him out anyway. Will we get Gramps? I'm too lazy to open boxes on JP. I might want to get that done anyway, though. Nope, we're not blessed. Oh, much damage, though. Good lord. The 200,000 to each of them. Vinny in her niche is kind of amazing. Outside of her niche, she's just like fine. She's not groundbreaking, but she's fine. If you like her and when you want her to be your main like DPS saber, it's fine. You're good, right? It's not an issue, right? You can fuck up Lancers and Berserkers with her and make a team to support her, and it'll be fine. But she's not the best in the game by any means. But when her niche comes up, she's actually pretty disgusting. Saber is a really competitive class. There's a lot of broken ass sabers, but as long as you're like, you know, good enough, no real problem. Alright, there's only one fight in this chapter, I'm pretty sure. And then the rest is just cutscenes, and then it's chat versus FGO time. Burb kill Liz real good. Yeah, pretty much. I think Liz has all of her niches. I think it's this stage and then that's it. Is this another seed? I don't even know, dude. Let's do Achilles if there's not too many assassins. What do we want to see here? What do I have for myself? Oh, then I have to move the team around. Do Fionn. Look at this! Look at this! Wait, does he have his buff yet? Why does it... Hold on. Does he have his buff and Zod just hasn't done it? Or is the game showing it even if it's not in the game yet? Surely it hasn't been that long. He does? He got it today? Okay. Sure. Zod, get on that, by the way. Just saying. Let's do Lantori again and see, there is that Fionn, though. Do we do Fionn? He's level 80. Yeah, okay. Let's see how let's see how he does. Do I have Hohenheim on this account? Please tell me I do. Oh god, I don't think I do. I have almost every other staple, but it looks like I don't have that one. Yep, I don't have that one. Damn it. Mozart it is. I'd give Mox King anyway. Feels good, Ari. I rolled so much FP when they first came out just to give Scath and Ku crit up and Starchin up. It took like 1 million or something. It was, I had pretty bad luck, but it worked out eventually. Okay, it's 2 waves again. Pretty much all of these are 2 waves. Oh god, we're really pushing it on damage again. I almost want to cut Pinth just above Harash. Kind of a waste of the battery, but whatever. I want him shine. I guess I could have made a team that was set up to give Yon his NP turn 1 and get a lot of refunds. That would have worked just fine. Can you do 29k? I could honestly just have Pinth and T. I doubt I'll need it for the next wave. We'll see. Got it. I don't think he even needed that crit because the overkill and the extra attack was more than the crit bonus. I mean, I can't really add random people because it's the same as it always is. I always have, you know, full friends list and 20 invites, and I'm always needing to remove people. I basically just add people when I'm going to, like, if I'm ever going to use, like, your units on stream TG, then I'll add you, but, like, I can't just randomly add people because, you know, I mean, you all have seen the stream. Now, if they could, like, change the friend system in FGO, you know, that would be swell. Music now. The friend system is not that bad if you're not a streamer, though. Like, really, if you just add 15 people that have a nice spread of units you want, it's fine. If you only have 15 friends, it is so easy to summon anybody consistently. The problem is when, you know, you have a friends list of like 30 or 40, and then it's just the worst thing ever, and you can never summon anything you need ever, and it's just super fucking random. So I could have killed it this turn, but I didn't click the cards I should have clicked. And now it's healing. And doing really long animations, and now making me watch a death anime. I paid so much for not like clicking Pin's card there. Good god. I'm gonna be right back. I need to get water. If you would just like add a favorite system with the friends, that would help so much. Man, I remember a simpler time back like before I did YouTube and Twitch. I had like 11 friends in FGO, and so like if Kai hadn't logged in like 6 hours, it was no problem, and I could summon him over and over again, no big deal, right? Then I made a YouTube, and that it's not a thing anymore, because the thing is, it's not like an oh boo-hoo, I have people that want to add me. It's that, you know, I legitimately like using my chat and friends and stuff, units and stuff, right? You meet all these cool people and you want to use their stuff, but then the friends system is like, how dare you? And yeah, then you try to make videos and you need to summon a George, but you can't summon a George, or you're trying to summon a specific unit to show it off on stream, and you summoned him once, but then, you know, then for 30 minutes you can't summon them again. It's just, it's a mess, dude. You know, that's what's scary, is what Lost just said, is like every other friend system is even worse. That, which is just like, what, the main issue with FGO is just how random it is, and something I really like about the FGO system is like what will happen is the thing you're trying to summon, like logged in, right? And then it won't like log in for the next like 30-40 minutes because like the game doesn't log you in when you do stages and stuff. And then if the game is like active, everyone else is logging in, and so like instantly they get buried, right? So you can use them like once, so then you have to get them to log in again. It's just dumb. Like it's very obnoxious. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're about to fight a boss real. So chat versus FGO time. So the rules we normally set, which aren't going to be very applicable here because I don't think you all get a support for this fight. But normally no Merlin, no Waver, no Scatty. Oh, actually, no, I think we said single Scatty is fine. It's double Scatty that's not. And like no Kualter. Chat, for this, because this is easier, we'll say no Herc either, because this account has a Bonton Herc. We'll say none of that, but when we get to like way harder content, we'll probably allow that. But the Lostbelt 2 and 3 are not hard enough to really call for that. Yeah, Billy's fine, Koo's fine, all that stuff is fine. But like I said, most of that doesn't even matter because I don't think you get to pick a support for this. Okay, here we go. So the worst part of this is getting chat to pick the units, but you know, we'll go with it. Let me put it in the title here. Okay. Let me turn the thing on. Yeah, you click the screen. Unfortunately, this only works on PC. It does not work on mobile. On mobile you can see it. You'll still be able to see it, but you won't be able to vote, unfortunately. Okay, I think I have it running now. If y'all want to start rapidly tapping. Maybe I don't. It says it's working, but I don't see them. Okay, hold on. I think I messed something up here. I'll try one more time. Okay, now try. Either that, maybe I need to update the extent. This is weird. I see you all clicking. Huh. What am I doing wrong here? It's been a while since we've done this, but I see people clicking, but it's not showing up. This is strange. It's weird because it is registering the clicks. Like on my end, I can see that people are clicking and where they're clicking, so it should be working. But for some reason, it's not. I'm hoping there's not like an update or some crap I have to do. Cause yeah, I can see you all clicking on my little extension thing. Oh. You know, chat, I'm just not gonna tell you what I did wrong. I'm just gonna leave it to your imaginations. Yeah. Okay, first unit, chat. Front row, let me reset the votes. That's a good vote right there. What are we clicking, chat? Remember, if you want to scroll down, just click on the thing. Okay, overwhelmingly chat wants Billy. But the question is, will chat put any thought into like placement and support stuff here? I should probably make the screen bigger just so they can see more at a time. Do like that. I don't know what the hell chat is voting on right now. Is that Cleopatra? Why are there 69% of the votes going to have Siegfried and Lancelot? What the hell are these votes right now? Is that... we'll let it update 2 more times. Okay, now they're kind of split between Scroll Down, David, and Robin. Okay, we have to let it update 1 more time still. 1 more update. This is the last one. Top vote wins here. Nope, it's Lancelot. Okay. Look how split the votes were, dude. All right, and the first back row slot. I think it was for Joan of Arc on the last page. Yeah, it might have been. I don't know. We let it update so many times though, so it's still messed up. Jolter support. Okay, still people clicking Joan of Arc and Jolt. Why is Jolter winning? Why is Jolter winning? She's 1-1-1 chat. Okay, we'll let it update 1 more time. Okay, David it is. Thank God. I cannot believe Jolter got that many votes. She's 1-1-1. Like, not the best dragon support there. Alright, next back row unit. What do we got, chat? People going for Joan of Arc again. And then Martha. Martha's a decent pick. There are debuffs here. Honestly, there really is some use for Martha here, but they gotta, pick her in the right spot, I would think. You vote by just clicking the screen. What is going on right now? Okay, looks like Joan of Arc's gonna win. 1 more update. 1 more update. Yep, okay, Joan of Arc it is. Boy, would I have put her in the front. Imagine her in the front row. Like, now your back row is all support with no DPS. Like, your front row is 3 DPS. I think your back row is gonna be 3 supports now. Oh, alright, last pick, boys. Oh, let me reset it, because I kind of just moved the screen. Yeah, for this part, I let people spam. I kind of turned it. I don't even tell people when I turn it off, but sometimes I turn it off. I'm kind of like, if you let people know, it's like all kinds of problems will arise. So, all right, last pick. Okay, it's really close between Robin and Cup Mom. Looks like, wow. Okay, 1 more update. Cup Mom it is. I think this is a perfectly reasonable team right here. I think the order of units is trash. Okay, chat, so we've not really ever found a good way to do CEs. They take forever because you kind of need to scroll down. So for right now, for the sake of speed, do we want me to pick CEs or do we still want to have chat vote on them? I'll leave it up to you all. So type 1 for I pick. And okay, overwhelmingly looks like people want me to pick. Okay, that's good for NA for now because we need some speed. We need to actually get through. We need to actually get through the bosses. So, because yeah, we've not really. What I'm gonna do in the future is I'm gonna do the thing where you set up favorites so I can get rid of all the filler CEs, and that way if people want to do crazy shit like necromancy, they can. All right, I'm gonna try to be like a little budget, but also reasonable. I'm gonna give chat things that make sense, right? Okay, so I'll go no K-scope, but we'll go with that. And then, I have another one of those. There's always that. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, okay, now this I'll let chat vote on. It can get really hard to distinguish between the mystic codes, though. Give me a second. I'll try to set it up where there's all the important ones on screen at the same time. Chat always likes that fucking one. We'll do it like that. You can barely see them. If ones are really close to each other, okay, you can vote now. I'll just, I'll designate parts of the screen for different mystic codes, because sometimes it ends up fusing the votes, and it's kind of a mess. Like, right now. Okay, looking like the Hawaiian shirt one, which chat just loves that one. Honestly, it is stylish. I'll give it that. It is very stylish. It's hard to tell though if those votes are trying to go towards the new one, or I think it's for the Hawaiian shirt, but okay, I'll let update a couple more times. So right now it's between default and like Hawaiian shirt, but like the votes are like fused. So I'm gonna reset the votes now because it's kind of hard to tell who's voting on what here. So what we're gonna do if you want the Hawaiian shirt one, click the dude's face up here. Click the main character's face. That's for the Hawaiian shirt. If you want the new Japanese one, click it down there. And if you want default, just click default. They should be far enough away that it will distinguish between those two. So Hawaiian shirt is dude's face. The new Japanese one, just click it, and then the default, click that. And if anything that's near those, I'm just gonna count as votes for those. Oh my god. Is Chad voting on this because it's new? I'm so surprised that that's winning. I'll let it update one more time. It's not updating. There we go. Alright, okay. I don't know why it's not a good Mystico chat, and it's level 1. So, good luck. Dig in your own grave on this one. I want to point out that people always say that this boss is really hard, and I always tell them it really isn't, and I really stand by that. It really is not that hard of a boss. It's more about understanding it and just respecting the gimmicks properly, right? I don't feel like chat's doing that. New equals shiny, apparently. Celebrating New Year's, clearly. Yeah, this is Surtur. What's bad about this MC? That it's worse than all the other ones? That would be the thing. It's not one of the big four. Like, it has some basic value, sure, but like, do I have to explain this? I mean, it's like, it's so niche. And like, what do you think's better? Maximum HP up, or an evade, or invulnerability, or like guts? What do you think's better, right? Like, it's not very good. And like, you know, NP up is so inferior to attack up. It's or Buster up or art up. It's so inferior to those. Like, it's really just not that good. Max HP is OP. All right, boys. If you disagree with chat and they're like voting to cast a skill that you don't want them to vote on, you vote for the attack wheel. If the attack wheel gets the majority of the votes, we do that instead of casting a skill. Alright, let me reset it, and we're off. Okay, boys. Click away. I think I may have just plugged it. No, we're good. Okay, overwhelmingly chat wanting... Imagine if you all had put like a support in the front with Billy instead of, I don't know, Lancelot. Alright. There's literally no votes for anything but Billy's second skill. I'm actually kind of proud of chat because there was no reason not to vote for that. But I'm surprised that there was nothing else. Okay, next action, boys. Chat's got this? Yeah, I don't know about that. I think he might just because, you know, Billy's good and that kind of thing. Alright, though, normally when they're like really split like that, we just cast both of them. Because no one's voting on the attack wheel, so... I'm gonna reset it, see what else chat wants to do here. Kind of hard to see y'all's crit chances, but you can see them. You got 60, 40, 10, 40, 40. Win prediction, indeed. I love those, by the way. Okay, this is pretty all over the place. Alright, no, it's the attack wheel. Let it update one more time. Let it update one more time here. It was close. Oh, no, Billy's first skill just won in the final update. Oh, boy. Alright, resetting. You can vote now. I like how it won by 1% there at the very end. Okay, now it looks like chat wants the attack wheel. Okay, easy enough. Alright, chat, what do you want your first action to be? And then once we pick that action, what the votes for it we'll just get rid of. Okay, looking like Billy's in P. Alright, what do you want for your second action, chat? And the votes up there just don't count anymore. Please no on the Sigurd. We'll let it update one more time. Oh dear god. Okay, and for your final action, chat. Let it update like twice because those Sigurd votes have a head start. Always somebody clicking the battle speed, man. Okay, we got the Billy chain here. Chad, imagine using your Mystic Code when you're doing all, you're like going ham here. Imagine using your like NP up or something. Okay, you can't crit down him unfortunately, but you can after you break his health bar. He loses his debuff immunity. Almost broke. Boy, Atlas would be really nice right now. Just saying. Alright, chat, what are you gonna do? You did not break the boss's health bar, and you've got Burn and Burn Plus on yourself. By the way, Siegfried totally had debuff immunity. You just didn't use it. Much Ophelia. Alrighty, looking like we're pretty split on the vote right now. I think that's Zigguard's second skill. I'll let it update one more time, because this is pretty split. One more. Okay. I don't know why we're doing that, but we are. Okay, resetting it. Yeah, support in the front would be nice. Yes, that would make sense. All right, now chat wants the attack wheel. Okay. Rooting for Surtur, lol. Surtur is pretty cool. I couldn't even tell you what is being voted on right now. Okay, Lancelot's first skill, or first card. I'm gonna have to reset it because the votes are so split now for the second card. Alright, what do you want for the second card? Number 2. Let it update a couple times here. One more update. I'm guessing they're gonna want quick art. Alright, okay, well, I won't reset it. If I just see all the votes going towards his art card, we'll just pick that because it's obvious. Okay, close enough.
Okay.
Get that overkill in there. Real shame you didn't accomplish that last turn, though. So, remember that maximum health up? That would have been kind of nice on Lancelot. Yep, that would have been really good on Lancelot, chat. You might have been able to get his NP and some crits off. Imagine that. Imagine bringing a Mystic Code and not actually using it. Oh boy. Alrighty then. What are we doing now, chat? Lancelot did nothing. He could have done something, but chat did not care for it. Okay, now see, it's really a little late now, chat. But all right, I'll let one more round of votes going. Okay, second skill for David. I think chat is going to lose actually. Okay, gonna reset the vote. Chat, why indeed? Okay, now what's even winning? It's tied right now. Okay, now it's the Mystic Code. Little late for this, chat. This would have been so much better so many turns ago. Like, you could have already broken, then you could have Lancelot impede this turn. You thought they would win? I mean, man, that sounds like a JRPG, like, taunt now. Like, what are we saying here? Alright, I guess they want the battery now. Alright, what's the target, chat? Oh god, we're having slight drop frames here. What do you want to cast it on, chat? Oh god. I'm hoping some of those are lingering votes from the previous one. I don't think they are. I guess they're trying to get Zigguard's NP here. Oh god. I do not agree with this at this point, because like, he already used his Buster up. Although Billy's probably gonna die pretty soon anyway, so it's hard to say. And Billy can probably get his deep and crits, so. Alright, what are we doing now, chat? We'll update one more time. A lot of people, it's really split. Okay, we're gonna do one more update. It's super split. Okay, nope, it is the first kill. Alright, gonna have to reset it again. What the hell is that vote? We'll let it update a little bit more, okay? One more update, I think. It's pretty split. It's tied. I'll update one more time. What? It hasn't changed. The vote. It's still okay. There we go. Wait. No. Okay. That's so split, dude. All right. I'll reset it. Spam the skills, apparently. Oh god, chat. What are we doing here? One more update. Oh god. Nice no effect, chat. Well done. Very nice. Alright, and what are we doing now? Okay, I guess that's Ziggurat's skill. Who do you want to cast it on? This is a hell of a turn right now. I guess they want it on. I don't know what. I don't understand anymore. Okay, chat. Now what are we doing? Imagine like the things that could have been done differently in this run. I'm telling you, even as sloppy as this team is, it could have won. It really could have won. But and I don't know. Maybe it'll still win. Maybe David will clutch this, but we shall see. Okay, it's between Mystic Code and Attack Wheel. Let it update one more time. It's very close. Okay, nope, that's Mystic Code just barely winning here. What are we doing now, chat? Oh my god. Let's update one more time. Actually, Attack Wheel is winning now. No, okay, third skill. What are you gonna cast it on, chat? New, did you roll GSSR? What did you get? Okay, they want it on Ziggurat, because, you know, this makes sense. Let update one more time. Nope, on, that's literally the only person that could benefit from it. Too bad he has invulnerability and evade and won't take any damage, and it only counts as a heal if you actually lose health. God! Got Ziggurat, funny enough. Well, I hope you at least like Ziggurat, so hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, Attack Wheel. What are we doing now, chat? Chat's just digging in, man. Making that grave nice and roomy. Alright, looking like they want the NP. Alright, what do you want for your second card, chat? Gonna reset it. Die tonight, indeed. I like, oh my god, you can see what people predicted next to their name. That's so cool. I didn't realize that. Also, look at all these people not putting any money there. Second looks like Ziggurat. Yep, okay. And now the last one. I think this is going to be a bit of a split vote right here. You got some crit chances in here. You got chances for Brave Chains. You got some options here. I'll let it update a couple times here. Right now, looking like Ziggurat's Buster card, but it's quite split. All right, one more update. One more update. What are we gonna get? Okay, Ziggurat's card it is. I disagree with this so fucking hard. You should have picked fucking Billy's art card because he's counterclassing and he has crit up and he needs his NP. Like, this is not Siegfried. This is Ziggurat. This is Ziggurat. He don't do bonus damage to dragons with his normal cards. Look at this. Oh man. Oh. You crit, at least give me that, but that was nothing! Billy would have done way more damage, and he would have gotten his NP! You're stupid, Chad! And then you used the stupid health up on David when David doesn't take any damage! It did nothing! You literally did nothing with almost every ability you casted, right? Like, it's not like it did a little bit, but it didn't matter. No, it did nothing! You threw it away! Like, and then I don't know what the... And I like how You cast Ziggurat's debuff immunity after the buff block instead of before it. Shaking my head, fascinating. I know, right? Good lord, like every play, and then you didn't use the fucking NP up. You think, like when are you gonna have a better NP than Billy's? And no, we don't need the NP up for that one, right? Like, dear God, and that's Toxic Streamer. You bet your ass I'm toxic. This fucking dumbass chat just throwing everywhere. Dad, please. Okay, alright boys, let's reset the vote here. What are we doing? What are we doing, chat? Just use command spells yet? No. None of that. This is still kind of winnable. Like, David can turn this around. Green. Okay, attack wheel it is. What are we doing? Imagine picking Billy's art card and having your NP right now. Because you know what's gonna happen now? You're gonna get Billy's NP and he's going to die. Fantastic. Alright, what are we picking here? What are we doing here, chat? Looking like they're wanting that David, okay, this is really slow. I've let update one or two more times here. Okay, one more update. What are we gonna get? Alright, that's a pretty weird pick, but okay. What do you want for the second card, chat? Silly the kid, lol. Okay, looking like... What the fuck is this turn? Okay, I'll let it update a little bit more. We have some lingering votes there. One more update, I think. Alright, Billy Buster for some fucking reason. Boy, this is a turn order right now. Don't have Arc Solo? Yeah, it might divulge into that. We'll see. Okay, and Billy Quick. What are we gonna get here? That's pretty shit for everyone, to be honest. You could have done either more NP gain or more damage there, so... man, that heal is really bailing you out right now. Never mind. Bye, Ziggurat. Well, that's about what... if he'd done his art card, you would have NP'd that turn, and you'd be on the final health bar right now. How about that? What are we gonna do now, chat? You got some options here. You have a wide variety of options here. You now only have David as a DPS. Thank God David is a good unit. We now have supports. Remember Lancelot? Remember NP down? He actually is a servant. Surtur is a servant. I'll let update one more time. I'm pretty sure they're clicking on NP down. It's a little split, but we'll go with that. But maybe he is a servant lore-wise. I wonder if that's because of his mental debuff. Is that considered a mental debuff? I don't even know. I legit don't know. That's weird if he's not a servant, because he absolutely is a servant canonically, like 100 fucking %. But maybe in the context of this Lostbelt, maybe it's not. But okay, they want the stun. No go on that one. So I guess he's not a servant here. That is so fucked, because he absolutely is a servant. But that might just because of the Lostbelt shenanigans, because like his character material book is more focusing on his normal self, not this one. So that'd be cool if we got Surtur. Actually, I'd be totally down for that. I think we just want all of Joan of Arc's skills. Yep. Okay, that's enough votes for David too. It's obvious they went, and it makes sense too. All right, what else do we want? Now he doesn't have debuff immunity. He has mental debuff immunity. Why? I've now brought this up 3 times. I know reading is difficult, and this is like the classic blunder. You have no idea how many times I have had to explain this over the course of like the last 3 years, where people are like, Robin's bad here because Surtur's immune to debuffs. It's just... the amount of times I have had to address this is unbelievable. He's immune to debuffs in his first health bar, and then Billy is god tier for blowing up the first health bar, and then he's only immune to mental debuffs for the rest of the fight. So it's super easy to use Robin here because you wouldn't use Robin for the first health bar anyway. Okay, they want Iris Field's second skill. Alrighty, I'm assuming attack wheel, but we'll let Chad vote just in case. What about Jolter? Chat's discussion what? Oh my god. I think I just messed up my vote thing. Hold on. Okay. Okay, now you can vote. This is really hard to hit the reset button without, you know. Anyway. Just Jolter. Huh, it's still not working. What did I do? I think I like broke it. Okay, I swear I completely turned it off and I turned it back on again. You should be able to vote now. There we go. God damn, I don't know what I did wrong there. Let update one more time. Okay, that's a bit weird. Alright, we'll start. Second place, we'll go to whatever starts getting the most votes now. I don't want to reset it every time. I'll have to let it update one more time though, because there's lingering votes in there. Okay, Iris Veal. Okay, I'm gonna clearly have to reset this one. I think there's gonna be a real split opinion on if they want to get more NP for Joan of Arc or if they want to get David in on the action, so. Okay. I for once I agree with chat, because Joan of Arc should get her NP anyway. That's actually pretty cool for like a more generic, you know, they didn't put as much effort into that NP as normal, but it's still pretty cool. You know, it's just mental debuff chat that there's no nuance there. Alright, you can vote again. I think chat might actually be able to turn this around. David is a strong boy, and when he's combined with other supports, he should be alright. And Joan of Arc probably can solo this, which is kind of sad, but he's honestly a complete solo machine, dude. Alright, what cards do you want? It would just be so much faster if the team was not so thrown away, because like this back row is going to be so slow. Alright, what do you want next? There's no other split votes, so we can just start picking based on like the next set of votes. I see you, chat. Alright, let's update one more time. Okay. I like how it switched to David, but it was after it already updated the one time, so... Too bad, chat! Okay, we'll let it update one more time. Shoulder. I like the Surtur click there. Well, if she gets her NP back, it's actually fine. If she's able to get her NP back in time. The question is, will she be able to get her NP back in time? Big deal. Rex would be proud right now. Okay, not too much burn. It's good. Okay, overwhelmingly the attack wheel. Can you do 14k? Alright, these turns, because we're so much more stall, we're going to do this pretty rapidly. We're basically going to go with the cards that have the most votes, like the top 3 votes in that order. Most vote first, second, most vote second, third. Because we gotta, this is going to take fucking forever with this fucking setup if we don't, you know, escalate it quite a bit with the card picking, because it's a fucking stall team. Okay, well, that's a little weird, but okay.
いけない。
You might have been able to break there. Probably would have still failed though. Alright, boat's up again. Yep, Joan of Arc does need NP gain pretty bad, but it's almost too late for that, and you may have to rely on Iris Veil to bail you out. But yeah, that whole NP debacle might be the end of everyone, we'll see. Alright, we'll reset, because some people are clicking the attack wheel, but I think some people are going to want the heal. Okay, it looks like the second skill, but they're obviously wanting the third skill. Alright. Update one more time. I think they just want Iris Veil's face. There we go. Alright, I'm assuming attack wheel now, but we'll make sure. Might have to reset it, but I think it's... No, I might have to reset it. It's just too messed up from the previous one. Oh god. What? Why though? Okay. And then I guess this. And what do you want for your last one, chat? I'll let it update one more or two more times. Okay, one more time. Okay. Boy, do I not agree with some of this, but I guess they're just abandoning Joan of Arc's NP again at this point. Oh, I should clear the votes. You have guts now. David with the crit though. Alright, last health bar. 300k. He has the defense up. Skill seal. Rip your charisma buff. Okay. A little bit of damage there. Ooh. This was so winnable, but I don't think it's gonna happen. What are we doing now, Chad? All your skills are sealed. That's pretty rough. You got that gut still though. Alright, they finally remembered the Avamista code. Too bad they didn't like use the other two skills at a good time, but at least okay, yep. Pretty okay. I don't even need to wait on that one. I actually forgot that was AoE. That does not make it any better though, but alright. Hopefully we can do this nice and fast. I think they're gonna... Actually, I'm gonna just shut my mouth. I'm not gonna backseat here. Oh boy. Alright, and next card, next quick chat, what are you gonna do? Well, update one more time. Okay, and the next most votes for third place. Weird turn order. So what I would have done is I would have art chained because you could still get, you could have still gotten Joan of Arc's NP right there with the art chain. And there's why NP now? Like there's no difference between NPing now and NPing on the next turn. There's no difference. And if anything, it's better to NP on the next turn because you'll have the charisma. But now you're really not gonna have Joan of Arc's NP in time. Well, unfortunately, Iris Veil is gonna bite the big one. Oh, actually, you would not have gotten charisma, but yeah, you would have had Joan of Arc's NP here. Even with all these mistakes, it keeps being possible for chat to bail themselves out, but they refuse to. They're like, I don't want the paddle. I'm okay with they're in a sinking boat, right? And like all these boats keep going by and trying to hand them buckets to like get the water out, but they keep throwing the buckets away. Like they're just like, no, I don't wanna. Alright, next card. Boy, chat, are you in so much trouble right now? Like, oh boy, this is bad. I think I'm gonna do the David art chain here. Put more water in? Yeah, apparently. Alright, David art chain. So over the last like 4 turns, chat, I don't think picked a single Joan of Arc card for some reason. I truly do not understand the reasoning behind that. Like, seriously, after all these misplays, they still could have... okay, Surtur, you suck. Surtur, you suck. You just did... That was pathetic. That was pathetic. He might still win because Chad is just throwing that hard, but that NP was fucking sad. I mean, I guess to be fair, it's AoE. AoE NPs do less damage, and the ruler is counterclassing him, and David is counterclassing him. But Jesus, that was just bad. NP 1 damage indeed. Oops, I messed up the vote. Okay, now you can vote again, I think. I'm gonna be with how much Chad has misplayed. Like them passing on that art chain was just that was just the worst. I'm actually gonna be sad if Chad still wins. They might though. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. But why are the votes not working again? What am I doing here? Okay. I think I got it. I think you can vote now. By the way, I can vote. I just I don't, but I totally could. I will say, Surtur's NP, though, will still kill you pretty easily if you weren't counterclassing. Oh wait, excuse me, I'm picking the wrong card. I'm abandoning Chat's will there, excuse me. I'll let update one more time. Okay, one more, it's so close, like this is super close. Okay, it's David. I'm gonna just totally reset it now because this music though. Alright, last card, chat, what do you want? Really split. We're going for that damage versus the last second NP game. Okay, one more update and we'll go. Okay. We finally decided to get Joan of Arc's NP. $61K, oh boy. I think we may have to come down to a Joan of Arc solo. For chat sanity, because Joan of Arc solos are... Unless chat protests, I'm just gonna take the wheel and start clicking blue cards, because there is no nuance to this. Her skills do not matter. I think everyone can agree that it's okay if I just see blue, press blue at this point. This is a pretty much automated system anyway, because that's how Joan of Arc works. So I think everyone's okay if we just get this over with and see if it works. One of the least nuanced units ever when it comes to soloing. You haven't won yet, chat. I think you might win though, but she's only NP1, so like her defense up is nothing. It's gonna be close. But her heal stacks with the stage gimmick heal, so that was meta of him. I think his monster. Yep, his monster strength lingers. So yeah, this skill coming back off cooldown might be what you need to survive here. But he's got that attack buff now, so this turn is nasty. You might die here, but I think you're all right. Oh, now you're fine. The sad news is you did not get your MP there, so you gotta face tank one more time, but you probably would have face tanked it anyway, but I can't believe I lost my points in this bowl. Feels bad. Joan of Arc carry, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's got this, because the main threat is the dot, and she can clear it, so... Dude, if so, like if Chad had used the NP damage up on Billy, and then they'd used the health on Lancelot, so then Lancelot would have lived to gun his NP, and then if they had just actually cared about Joan of Arc at all, this would have gone so much smoother. But thankfully, Joan of Arc and David did a hell of a lot of work here, and they're gonna win anyway. That was so close though. He barely fucking won that. Even if he triple crits here, I'm pretty sure we're gonna win. I'm truly surprised that this worked. That was how much throwing that was. See, now Cat gets to be all like, you know, what do you know, Green Man? We won anyway. We were just BMing the whole time, right? So, which side had the most votes, winning or losing? Which side had the most votes? I forgot to look when it was up. Losing by far? Damn, well the people that voted winner are happy, they get super points. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna lose too. At the start, I thought, you know, it's fine, but then with all the misplays that were happening, I really thought you were gonna lose, but Surtur's NP damage just isn't there, so. Alright, well. Easy, one try, no problem at all. Oh shit, Zaw voted for the win, so how many points do you get, Zaw? So, I guess, is Aerie the one that, like, enforces the rules? Is that how it works? Like, does Aerie, like, pick what technically won and stuff like that? Because it's not like it's actually tied to the game, so... Oh, whoa! Look at this, chat. Chat picked the Mystico to level it. Oh shit, man. They knew they were gonna win anyway. See? They were like, oh, they were so confident that they were gonna 53k? Jesus. But who is running it then? Who was running it? Oh, Lost was doing it. Okay, I thought it was Aerie, but apparently it was Lost. Okay. Dude, can you imagine if we were Cairo stream? Because like it takes a long time to get, you know, like 30,000 points. It really does. And Cairo's thing is when you get 25,000 points, you can decide when he rolls to do 10 roll. And then if some people literally just got 54,000 points. That's crazy, dude. We'll have to come up with something to do with our points at some point. The prediction things are fun though, just to, you know, bet just because like that is kind of entertaining. All right, do we have if we don't have any boss fights coming up, I'll take the wheel for a bit here. Let's see. Oh no, we're pretty much at the end. There's just, all there is boss fights. I'll leave it up to chat. Chat, do you all want to keep playing, or do you want me to do the last two bosses? I don't care either way. I'm fine whichever way we want to do it. Because what I'm going to do is if, whenever the stream's over, I'll just get up to the ending part of Lostbelt 3, I think is what we'll do. Chat's pretty split. I think we'll have chat play just because it's fun to we'll have chat do this one because this is a real boss fight here. So chat solo. I mean, they could pick the units to make a solo happen if they wanted to. Yeah, by all means. No, we'll stick with chat versus FGO. How about that? But if you want to pull the victory part, we can do that. Okay, so you get support now. So, no Merlin, no Waver. You can use a single Scatty if you want. Well, you know what? These fights are not hard enough. We'll ban all of the big supports for this one. But we will allow, like, Scatty and Tam later. But these fights are easy enough that I don't think that we need those. So, none of the big four here. No Herc, no Kualter. Everything else is fine, though. Alright, let me start the vote up here. So, you have to either vote on the tab or scroll down or whatever's on screen, right? Alright, voting's up. Yeah, Joan of Arc's fine. She doesn't carry in a lot of fights anyway, especially if she's not working with Waver and crap like that. Shelter. Oh wait. I don't get it. Sometimes I start the vote and I'm looking at it. It's not. I haven't turned it off, and it won't let the votes go through. Okay, we got votes for Saber and we got votes for Mix. Okay, I'll let update one more time. It looks like Saber is winning. Okay, Saber it is. All right, I'll scroll down a little bit so you get like maybe no, I won't be able to scroll down enough to see more people. All right, so it's gonna be scroll down versus what's on the screen. That's always a tricky pick, but hard to get chat to cooperate on these things. That's a nice Bedivere though. All right, we've got Class Affinity and then Bedivere's face, and then scroll. It's really split right now. I'll let it update like 2 more times. Alright, one more. Okay, those votes are fused. The 18 and 27 are fused, so I think Bedivere's gonna win. Yep, okay, Bedivere wins. Alright, let me clear the team so it's less chaotic. Alright, first unit chat. What are we gonna get? A lot for Scath, which is kind of... That's actually very thematic here, I'll say that. No, I think it's going for Jolter. On the front row, though, chat? On the front row? Like, you can make this work in the back row. Oh, my God. What kind of front row is this? What the fuck? Like, it'd be so much better in the back. Oh, I should, like, restart the vote when we're actually in the voting thing. Excuse me. I don't know what chat was clicking on there at that point. Boy, you're gonna need to pick something pretty fucking intelligent here. Yep, that's, Yep, that's intelligent, chat. Very much so. That's, oh, God. Oh, my God. Chat, why? What are you Chat loves, I tell you, man, chat loves. It's, okay, I don't even, what is happening right now? I'll let it update a couple more times. Chat, you needed like a taunt wall or like a battery unit, right? You needed to get your NPs out. This is so slow now. Dear God. At least it's a support though, and Joan of Arc is good, but okay, we got our first back row unit. Chat does not like doing things like, you know, supports that guarantee how the back row's gonna play. They don't care for that kind of thing, apparently. Alright, we got Martha, which that makes a degree of sense. Okay, Martha it is. Alright, next slot. You can barely see Ushi's face there if you want to vote on Ushi, because she's a lot. Okay, Jolter, other Jolter anyway. Jerker, if you will. Alright, Jerker it is. That makes plenty of sense here. And look, mine's 10, 10, 10, because her mats are the easiest thing on the planet. Let me reset it again to kind of mess that up. This is Cold versus Hot from Batman Beyond, which is a really good like cartoon from the 90s, I think. Okay, it's Rider Kentoki versus Ku, apparently. Nobody cares for Ushi anymore, I see. Alright, Kentoki it is. Alright, so the one CE I'm gonna have chat vote on, because it will change like if you want to go long term or short term, all these things, like there's a lot of different ways to set this up, is what do they want on Joan of Arc? And let me, hold on, I have all these like promotion, we'll save this team, but I need to get rid of all these dumbass promotional CEs. They're fucking stupid. And they're in the way, so yeah. They go in a burn. Why do I have so many though? Good God. I guess I've just let these stock up over time. But we keep the Mordred one though, obviously. What do I want to level on this account? Sumo's 100 now. I could just level up another Sumo. It's that good. Guts is good too though. I'll level up the other Sumo a bit, but I probably won't level it up all the way. Even if you burn a ball in CE, it comes back. Okay, so you get to pick what you want on Joan of Arc here because this would be pretty impactful for like how the team plays out. And if you remember, if you don't like what's on screen, scroll down because we've got all kinds of CEs on this account. Some of those CEs look cool, but you can still look at the art. Once you've collected them, they're in like the collection book thing, and you can still see them. Prism Cosmos is MLB on this account. Okay, people want to scroll down. I'll scroll down, I guess, to like right there, because it's like all the things that you couldn't see before. Okay, we got some 2030 votes there. We got more scroll down. A lot for 2030 apparently. I'll let it update 2 more times. Okay, 2030 it is. My fucking god, do I disagree with that decision. I fucking hate that decision so much. Like, the decision in my mind was basically K-Scope versus, like what Ari was saying, Prism Cosmos, right? Because it's get the MP right away and make sure, like, Jolter doesn't explode, right? Or you go for, like, the long-term value and get a lot of repeat MPs out of them. Like, this, anyway, I'll do the other CEs because most of these are, you know, more straightforward. You know, I might let chat pick on, God, I hate when it's zoomed out like this. I can't fucking see anything. I might let chat pick on Jerker because there's, now let's give her starting NP. I'll let chat pick on Martha though because you could pick pure utility or quick NP. There's like a lot of options with that one. Oh. Shit. I guess I do have to let chat pick because you're so pushed on team cost. Because you brought a lot of high stars. I'm not used to having this kind of problems. I don't ever make teams like this. But yeah, okay, you're voting on Martha first, so keep that in mind. Maybe you want to give her like a 1-star or a 2, or you know, something like that. Like you have a lot of options here, so you know, you could use. You gotta keep in mind you're gonna want something on Jerker. So oh, the votes are messed up. Do I need to do that favorite thing so it only shows like the key CEs? That's what I did on JP. That way we could unfilter all the like useless crap that no one uses. Okay, it's either okay as in no CE or it's scroll down. I literally could. Okay, it's 50. Okay, there we go. Finally split. Okay, they want no CE on Martha. Fair enough. That would just mean then I guess they have to be the best 4-star one I can think of for her. Or that. That's honestly pretty good because you just want to get her MP quick. I care more about that than anything. Yeah, we'll just do that. And then that means we have a little bit left for her. It has to be a 1-star. God, does this account not have any 1-star CEs? Oh god, that's weird. I remember there's some decent 1-star CEs that on JP I kept before they switched them out. Apparently I didn't do that over here though. That's a mistake. Because every once in a while you get in these situations where you have no team cost left. But some of the 1-star CEs are okay enough to be worth something. But apparently I didn't keep any of the 1-stars over here. That's really that's sad, dude. I guess I kept some of the 2-star ones, but you know, like this one, I always keep this one though. That's like my favorite CE right there. All right, well, let chat pick Mystic Code. What is happening? Okay, it's Switch versus I don't even know what. All right, Switch it is. There's some logic to that. Could work. All right, off we go. I like Atlas here, but also, you can go with a setup where you just kill Valkyrie so fast she never NPs. And Bedivere is great for that, but you would probably need something other than Jolter. Alright. Predictions are up. I'm interested in seeing where that goes. Oh yeah, they have an NP right off the bat. Alright, chat. And I'll start the voting now. Okay, you can vote now. At least I think you can. No, I think I bugged it out. Okay, now I think you can vote. Let me look at the prediction. I want to know what the... Dude, the UI in the dashboard is so bad. Like, it's so crappy. Yes, chat is smarter. No, they got lucky. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right. We overwhelmingly have this and Inventive's second. I'll let chat vote again though if they want any of other Joan of Arc skills. Because like the third skills didn't have that many votes, so we'll see. Some people want the target switch. Some people still want Bedivere's second skill. Oh, there we go. They're getting their shit together. Going for the target switch, it looks like. Took a while for that to have any consistency there, but... Why, though? Zerp, wait, Zerp, did you just bet all of your points? Zerp, I'm so scared now. Zerp, did you bet all of your points? By the way, she's not a servant here, by the way. So what did you vote on, Zerp? Oh my god, I'm so scared for Zerp now. I did? Oh my god. He bet 225k. And for what? Win or lose? I forgot which color is which. I'm petrified right now. What the fuck, sir? Also, chat. So, Sketty is alive here, by the way. So, good job on the stun there. Win is blue. So, Zerp. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. Let me restart the vote here so chat can decide what he wants to do. Yeah, I actually really hope chat wins now. Okay, they want the target switch. Alright, resetting the vote. Either attack wheel, I feel, or like, you know... Wow, really? They overwhelmingly want Jolter's second skill. Okay, now what? Just gonna... Okay... I'm confused by the... anyway, no backseating. Alright, what do you want for the second card? I guess I have to reset here, because if we go by the standard rules, I'm gonna make you do Buster Buster Quick, which I don't think people actually want it. Yeah, okay. Why did chat pick 2030, dude? Like, why did they do that? This would have been so good if they had just, like, picked, you know, anything to help Joan of Arc get her in being. Is her voice line bugged? What the hell? And I'm not using Samsung Flow, I'm not using Samsung Dex, I'm not anything. This is just my phone. This is just, actually I am using Samsung Flow, but that's just mirroring my screen, right? Like we're like, I don't even, dude. Working as intended. All right, chat. Votes are up. Paimon voice acting indeed. Okay, it's really split between Bedivir's third skill and attack wheel. I'll let it update one more time. Oh, okay, attack wheel it is. I actually agree with using Bedivir's third skill there because now she has crit up. And last turn, Scatty wasn't going to attack, right? So you only had like 2 actions. Now there's potentially 3 attacks coming your way. So I think defense up would have been right there. This is a heck of a turn. Okay. I'm guessing they're gonna want like the art chain, looks like. Yep. Shame on the crits there. Now imagine if you had your defense up, that would have been a little bit better. Alright, what are we doing now? There really is, you have a path to salvation right now, chat. Don't fucking blow it. It's a very specific series of plays that need to be made right now. Okay. What do you want for the next one? Same thing happened on my iPhone. No one said their NP lines. I don't even, man. Oh god. This is not the oh my. You know, there's something really cool that Jolter can do, but I think it's too late now. Okay, they want Jolter's NP. So we're gonna go with what Chad has voted on. So I'm gonna, you know, I'll wait for the turn to play out. Then I'm gonna lose my shit here. The bump block's not bad. Okay, chat now wants the back button. Okay, is chat gonna redeem themselves here? The back button does exist, so it's fair enough, fair enough. There we go. I'm proud of you, chat. Because see, you might get like 100% crit here. Okay, sadly, you did not, and now you're gonna have to make a judgment call, chat. But look at the sister Joan of Arc there taking the other 60%. Jesus. All right, now they want to go in. I do kind of agree with still gambling here because you're actually favored. You're more likely to crit than not, and having the invulnerability here means you're guaranteed not to die on Joan of Arc this turn. All right, votes reset. Okay, it's between Mystic Code versus attack wheel. Attack wheel it is. All right, what do you want to do now? Yeah, it's true, you are 1/1/1, so that means the Star Absorb is lower. That is true. This is really risky right now. I think it was worth casting the crit skill. I would have definitely done that. And then if she didn't get good crits, then it is really debatable that if you should then go back to doing the NP or sticking to the normal card damage. Like, it becomes very debatable at that point. Honestly, if she was 10-10-10... Oh, there you go! Got the crit all worked out, no problem. Alrighty, let's see what happens here. Uh-oh! Good thing she did it as her last action. Oh wait, no, that was an auto cast on the other action, so she still gets to NP. Uh-oh. By the way, I thought about saying something, but I'm glad I didn't. You could have stunned her last turn, and then that would not have happened. But thankfully you didn't die anyway, so boy, you all are so lucky that Bedivere lived there. That was super close. Dude, NPs are so bugged right now. Dude, is NA just bugged as shit right now? Like, fucking command codes aren't working, and now the NPs are like more broken than they've ever been. Okay, what do you want now? I think chat's gonna win though, even with all this well, I don't know. I would be a lot more faithful if chat had put Ushi in the back instead of Jerker. I think Ushi would have been a lot better. Alright, what do they want here? Are they wanting the switch? Nope, they want the attack up. Yeah, apparently some of the command codes are not working on NA. And the Mystic codes are still bugged, and apparently a lot of NP sound effects are like... God, I don't even... Alright, what do you want now, chat? Alright, tack wheel. Turn order is going to be very relevant on this one. Okay, I'm gonna reset it because... Okay, no, it's fine. I'm gonna reset per action though because turn order is so super important on this one. Yeah, chat's... I mean, some people in chat are being stupid, but most of chat got it. Let me reset it again. I'll let it reset one more time. Okay, now that's it's a tough call, but you do very much want to be able to get her NP off this turn because she's pretty likely to die. Thankfully, chat realized they needed to ping off the evade shield though, because that would have been devastating. Dude, the sound effects! The sound effects are so fucked up! Okay, I'm proud of chat. They almost misplayed multiple times, but they ran it back. Yeah, Benevir's amazing, dude. Dude, did I turn my sound effects off? No, I didn't. It's only for the NPs. Dude, what the hell, man? Look at that no effect, though. That's nice. Alright, chat. You have a lot of options this turn. What are you gonna do, chat? Scatty's normal voice lines are bugged too. I don't. Let me check my thing real quick. Oh yeah, you can't do that on here. Okay, they want. What the heck? Okay, what do they want here? I think they want the heal. It's hard. I'll have to wait for it to split because no, they're wanting the third one right now. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Do I disagree with that? Because there's another thing you can do right now. Oh my god, I disagree with that so hard. What are we doing now, chat? What are we doing now? So, if you were gonna do this, chat, why did you do buff removal? Why didn't you save the buff removal for later? Now, obviously, we're on NA right now, right? And on NA, this isn't... Oh, wait, are they wanting to switch? Oh, God, they want to switch. Why do they want this? Oh, my God. No, okay, no, it is the stun. See, you should have stunned first and see if it worked, and then save the buff removal for later, like in case you break and she gets more buffs. Oh my god, NA didn't... I was about to say, if that failed, I was gonna say NA strikes again, but it didn't. You actually got to stun like you're supposed to get. How about that? But yeah, I don't really get the point of doing buff removal on the turn you do stun. It's not great. How about this music, though? Alright, attack wheel. What are we doing? Okay, these turns we kind of speed up the selection a bit. Like they want, I think they want Martha's card there. Yeah. Some of that was from the attack wheel vote, but it's still winning the vote. Let me reset it though. Okay, boom, and then I'm guessing Martha in last. Yeah, it's really good to stun there because it keeps Joan of Arc from dying, which is really good because then she gets her NP. But yeah, I would have tried to do the buff removal after you broke the health bar or after she NP'd or something because you have so many turns where Scatty can't do any damage to you. She's stunned, can't do damage. If you do Joan of Arc's NP, she can't do damage, so there's just no reason to do the buff removal yet. Some random daredevil there just clicking on Joan of Arc's face. Not even a skill, just her face there. Alright, what do you want for the second card, chat? I'm guessing they're gonna... Okay... Let update one... Nope, I let it update several times there. Gotta go with it there. Alright, what do you want for the last one? What the fuck? Well, maybe you'll, you know, crit or something. Yeah, this is Sif's theme. In Dark Souls. Why was anyone clicking on the Buster card at any point? It's like, why though? I don't believe it. You all deserved to be punished for that, but you didn't. I don't fucking believe it. Like, it wasn't exactly meta, but it wasn't really bad because you did do more damage because of that. And you got the NP anyway, so you might as well take the damage, right? This still doesn't work, chat, by the way. She's still not a servant. I cannot believe chat did not get punished for that. They still should have done, like, then Buster NP art. That still would have been better. But it actually was still better, though, than, like, doing the art chain. That wouldn't have actually made, like, the batteries, so... I'm guessing... What are we doing here? They're so split on the vote right now. I don't think anybody knows. We're gonna have to reset per vote on this one, because this is just everywhere. Let update one more time. Okay, that's the thing. Let update one more time. Okay, looking like... Alright, boom, boom, okay. That's decent. Should break and get MP. I would have put Joan of Arc last, but not that big of a deal. Finally done opening boxes. How many did you get, Ari? Oh, so yeah, stun gimmick, that's a thing. 100? Damn! Ari with the big boxes. How many did you do on JP? I figured you played in a more, but how many did you do over there? Well, there's really no point in well, no, there is something to be voted on. That you could switch. You could do switch Mystic Code or something like that. There's actually something super interesting you could do. I legit don't know if it's worth it or not, but I want to know if chat's gonna think of it. There's something very specific with how switching works. Okay, you can still vote on attack wheel if you want to bail out of the switch or not. Mystic or command code. Okay, no, they want the switch. There's something very specific to keep in mind here that would be... I legit don't know if this is the right play or not, but there is something you can do. I want to see if chat actually will do this or not. Okay, they definitely want Kentucky. That's no doubt there. Alright, now who do you want to switch with? I'm going to reset it. So who do you want to switch with? Joan of Arc, huh? So, that is not what I would have done if I was going to switch. I'm not sure I would have switched there at all, but I would have switched, with Jolter, but, because if Joan of Arc lives, it's way better, and you don't really care between the two of them, and they both had 2 cards. You definitely wanted to switch with someone that had 2 cards, though, because then you're guaranteed to have a Brave Chain on Kentucky. But I actually would have done Jolter just because, although Joan of Arc was more likely to live, or die, like, if she died, it's fine, because otherwise she's just going to come back with stun. Like, it would have been really good if you could, like, have her just get lucky and live and then get rid of stun. Now she's, like, definitely dead, because she's coming back with stun. And if she had died on that turn anyway, you wouldn't have really cared. Okay, so obviously you want the first 2 skills. It's not that big of a deal, but I really do think that would have been better. Because when Jolter comes back with her stun, she could still live, right? She's way more likely to live. So I'd rather take the gamble that turn, right? Because the payoff would have been so big. And then, like, the failure wouldn't have even mattered, really. Okay, I'll let chat pick the order. I think we know what they're gonna do here, but I'll let them pick. Yeah, they want art and be quick. That's Chat knows. They got it. Yeah, okay. Got it. Dude, I am so in favor of chat winning right now because I don't want Zerp to lose everything. The funny thing is, because of like the way the ratios work, he's gonna get a lot more points back than pretty much anyone else in chat. He's gonna take the overwhelming majority of the pool. So he's basically robbing you guys if he wins, by the way. By the way, Scatty hits unbelievably hard in this phase. And yeah, Battle Kentucky's pretty good. He's what? If he had crit there, he would have gotten his MP. Alright, time to vote. Actually, I just reset it 3 times in a row because I clicked the wrong button. And you want this and this, which I completely agree with. Alright, now what? Chat didn't actually play that bad though. They did a few things that I didn't agree with, but overall, all the turns where they could have really fucked it up, they didn't. Let me reset it because the attack wheel always carries over like that. Alright, gonna do this, and I think we're gonna have to reset it every time because there's a lot of options with this turn. Because there's like Kentucky NP gain, and it's like crit damage, and you know, all that nonsense. Reset it again. Okay, I think they just want the Kentucky crit. DC red, press red. Fair enough. I think chat's got this, because they still have Jerker, although Jerker will literally get 1 turn here, but if she has teammates still up when she joins, she'll be alright. Oh boy. Wow, really lucky that Jolter is still alive. Like, that's really lucky, because like, her crit chance is super high right now, and her crits would one-shot most of them. I mean, there's almost no losing now. I think they've got this. Okay, what do you want for the next card? There's no other votes, so you can just pick the next one. Split. Very split. Alright, and then last one, we'll have to reset it because it's all over the place. Okay, it's just see red, press red time. Okay. I think chat played pretty good here. It was kind of a wonky setup, but they did alright. Jolter's probably gonna die here. The miracle that she hasn't died yet, I don't believe it. Okay, no, they marked for death. Yeah, I think you win this turn. You might barely not win this turn, but I think you win this turn. It's kind of split between skills and attack wheel. Oh, no, looks like attack wheel. Alrighty. I think it's kind of obvious what they're going to go with here. I'll try to do this one fast. Oh yeah, we if I see quick next, I'll just do the chain because I think everybody knows. Yep, okay. You might win right here. And even if you don't, there's no way she's killing all 3. Yeah, I do agree. Probably should have catched Jerker's evade just to be safe, but see, Jolter just retreated and came back with a swimsuit for some fucking reason. Alright. I am so glad we won that though, so Zerp doesn't lose every point ever. That was fucked, dude. Alright, Zerp, I gotta know, how much of the pot did you get? Like, how big was the pot, and then how much of it did Zerp get? Because I'm pretty sure he'll get most of it. How much did you get, Zerp? Let's hear it. I gained 100k. It's pretty big. I don't know if that was worth the risk, but I got 14 points, lol. Jesus. Okay, I think I'll play this one because I don't. This is not much of a boss. You just throw riders at it and you win, so I don't think anyone cares about this one. I think that's enough chat versus FGO for now. We'll kind of get some progress done now in Lostbelt 3, but we'll fire it back up again if we get to any like really good bosses. Maybe we'll do Lee. Maybe we'll do Lee. All right, chat. What do we want to? Oh, we're doing that. We're so doing that. Let's see. How much can we get out of Rider Kentucky here? What kind of supports do I have? Really, I should bring Scatty, but nah. I think Martha's good here. I want to say there is some kind of buff for debuff shenanigans here. I want to say it's like, I think he does like gain rate down, so Atlas, because you start having real MP gain problems in the long run. I'd like some kind of support though for Kentucky, but I think we'll just go Martha anyway. Triple DPS. I'm chat's rubbing off on me. This is, there's no way this is correct, but we're doing it for some reason. I need to level my Martha. Actually, I might do that right now, just because I don't even know why my... I guess it's because I just don't play NA much. That's probably the deal. But yeah, debuff clear is good. Dude, if I did what Cairo does, because Cairo was smart and he put in his like point draining deficit thing like fast. So most people on Cairo's channel don't have points anymore. If I do what Cairo did, where like chat gets to force me to roll and crap like that, my chat has, they have so many channel points that, I mean, it would be death, right? It would be absolute death, right? So I can't really do that right now. I can make an account though, where like that account they can roll whenever they want or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's worth it. It's such a good skill, I don't mind. I'm just gonna keep leveling. Martha's this good, man. I might even grail her on this account just because it'd be something unique for my NA account to do. We'll see though. I tell you what I might do, I don't know though, it might get stupid and then like, cause it could affect, cause you have to, when it, like, I was thinking like, once the ad story replay, or if the ad story replay, it'd be so much easier to make solo videos at that point. If someone spends channel points, it could be like to make a solo video or a team video of like their choosing. The problem with that is, you know, I don't care that much about like, you know, the YouTube algorithm and everything, but I also don't want to like blow my channel up. You know, you got to be mindful of like not uploading like repetitive content or, you know, bad content or, you know, 3 videos in the same day. You don't want to, you know, stuff like that can be bad. And so that, I don't know, but that would be cool though, because once the ad story replay, I want to make videos for like every unit ever eventually, right? And you know, if chat gets to pick things, I'll end up doing things that I otherwise would not have made a video for, like, I don't know, Kiara or whatever the crap, right? But yeah, it'd be interesting because, you know, I'll take it seriously. You know, as much as I don't like, you know, Paul Bunyan or Liz or whatever, if I made a video for them, I would still try to pick music that makes sense, and I would still try to pick a stage that made sense, and that kind of thing. So I don't know, maybe we do that, we'll see. And it'd have to be a lot of channel points, and it's not because I don't think, you know, a lot of people will have video ideas that I think are more than worth it. It's just I don't want my channel getting spammed, and I'll do sanity. Yeah, I know I do need to make a Martha video at some point because she's good and she does have that animation update. A million would probably be too much. That's too much. But I don't know, maybe 100K. It only, I think 100K would be totally fine once people actually use their points. The problem is people have so many stocked up that it might be a bit of an issue. But we'll see. It'd be more reasonable too if there were other things to use the points on. Like you could pick between that and then like rolling on the newbie account or, you know, something like that. If I can think of a few things to use them on at once, that might be better. I'm gonna BRB though real quick. I need to get more water. And there'd have to be some kind of like restrictions, like it's not like if you use your channel points, I'm gonna make the video tomorrow. You know, it's gonna have to be like on a queue, right? If some people are ahead of you, I have to do those first. And because, you know, I gotta care about my health and my sleep and my channel, right? But I do like that idea. I think we probably will do something like that at some point. And then I'll try to combine it with other things to do with the channel points just to deal with, like, you know, the inflation problem we have right now. But okay, I'll be back in just a second here. So, the biggest issue I see, and this is a pretty big issue, because this is one of those, like, this is why you can't have nice things moments. So, for example, if someone used channel points and got me to make I don't know, Summer Nero video, right? And I probably otherwise would have never made a Summer Nero video. That's fine, right? And it'd actually be kind of fun to, like, you know, pick music and stuff for a unit I normally wouldn't use and try to find content that's worthy of the unit and blah, blah, blah. The problem is, then someone else can pick, you know, like Summer Nero again, and then again, and then again, and then my channel becomes a Summer Nero channel, right? And I can't have that, right? I can't have my fucking stream channel points, like, change the shape of my YouTube channel, right? But, like, then if you, like, deny people because, like, oh, we've already had too many videos of that already, then it's like, what were they saving their channel points for, right? I don't want to say one video per servant as a hard rule, but you'd have to have, because, you know, it's okay to revisit a unit after a while if there's, like, good content for them, but, like, you'd only want so many, right? And you need, like, good rules in place, because you don't want someone to use their channel points and then you tell them, oh, by the way, you can't actually have that thing. We need to have some kind of clear system. Yeah, but Ku is my favorite character, and it's my channel, right? That's the difference. You know, if somebody's favorite character is Summer Nero, and they want to make their YouTube channel like the Summer Nero channel, that's fine. There's so much Ku on my channel because I like Ku and he's my favorite, and I put in the fucking work. So that's why that happens. Yeah, every few months it'd be fine. So, I mean, I'll think about it. I want to figure something out, because that would be cool. And it would be nice to, like, literally work. Because, like, if you make a video for a unit you don't normally like or use, you think about, like, genres of music and stuff that you otherwise wouldn't. Right? And that can be interesting. And but, yeah, if they add story replay, I'll definitely try to make this happen. But we need them to do story replay. Otherwise, we just wouldn't have enough content to do it. properly. Almost want to bring Sanson just for the debuff clear, but that's probably not worth it. And before this isn't a caster, I'm pretty sure it is. Because the next one is Assassin. Alright, good to go. Should be easy. Yeah, I just grailed Protoku. Okay. I wish we got literally any other card for Kentoki. I hit face. Got 2 buffs. Dude, what is wrong with NA right now? What did they do? I can't even imagine what is causing all these problems right now. That is so unsatisfying, dude. Well, we didn't break. That sucks. Ozzy, though. I'll take this turn. The NA is buggy as fuck right now. I just hope they get around to fixing the Mystic Codes because all these other bugs. I would love to wait 1 turn to cast Imperial Privilege. But that attack up is so juicy. I'm doing it. How much damage are we going to do? Those bads off. Dude, these NPs are so bad on NA right now. Like, what the hell? We don't get Aussie awesomeness. Almost broke. Might have been worth it to have had Martha NP there just to get rid of it. That's cool though. She's gonna be able to do her buff removal again soon. That's gonna really help. Martha's amazing here, dude. You get rid of the NP gain down and you get rid of his defense up. That's great. Yeah, I'm sure it's like certain devices and stuff, but like I don't have that old of a phone. I've got a pretty up-to-date one, and I'm not using any like weird programs or anything that affect it. And other people in my chat have said they're having the issue too. Now, the sound effect thing is probably device specific. Like certain devices are just having problems, I would imagine, and that's how it's been in the past. But the command code problem is universal, and obviously the Mystic Code problem is universal. If I wait 1 turn We get to remove his buffs and we'll do way more damage. Yeah, I think we wait one turn. We should live. Cast that on Kentucky to be safe. Yeah, Martha can't solo this. She's just super good for it. It's actually not that easy of a stage to solo though. Like the debuffs really start to add up, and then when he's spamming the defense up, if you don't have defense ignore or buff removal, it is nasty. But especially for AoE, a lot of single target people can kind of just punch through fast enough. But AoE has a heck of a time. But yeah, she can do it because her kit's kind of amazing. Yeah, look at how many buffs that guy had. He had all those defense buffs and crap, and now they're all gone. Easy peasy. I like how the defense down still played the sound effect. It might live here. See, if I was making a YouTube video on an A, I would just edit the sound effects in. I'd grab the sound effects from JP and put them in, because all the other sound effects work, so... Oh. Wow. Kentucky, please. What the fuck was that? Level 80, by the way. Yeah, that was complete roadkill right there. Nobody died. They had so many counters to everything the boss did because of Martha and Ozzy too. All right. Lostbelt 3 time. I probably won't play too much because it's getting a bit later, but I want to be done with Lostbelt 3 tomorrow, and that way I can start the event. I'll still be. I should get it done tonight, but I'll be a bit behind on. I don't have to clear the event. I really just need to get the command codes. That's all that really matters. But I guess we'll be streaming NA for a few days because JP's not doing anything anyway, and yeah, I really want to get those command codes. Not ones I want to miss. Yeah, hopefully they do a Rider Kentucky main interlude. He's in high demand. People ask for it all the time, so hopefully it happens. Yes, the command codes from this event are extremely good, and they get better with time. They get better, like, as the... Basically, one of them increases your healing effectiveness for one turn by 50%, and then they end up adding other command codes, another command code that heals you for 1,000, and those work together, so it heals you for 1,500. And it also works with all your skills and your Mystic Code. And when you combine all those things, it's so much value. The amount of healing that thing generates is absurd. And then the other one is niche, but it's a niche that's come up a million times and been a complete lifesaver. The other one is anti-incapacitate. So it blocks, and for 2 turns. It's not 1 turn, it lasts 2 turns, so it's very easy to get up. It blocks charm, stun, sleep, fucking card seal for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. And there's been many bosses that's huge in. Do not forget that command code. I cannot tell you how many challenge quests will come up over time where that command code can seriously turn things around. So very good to save your respec items for it, and then later on you're not going to have to respec anymore, and then you can use it whenever you want. And yeah, it's kind of amazing. And yeah, you could also use it on your units that stun themselves, but and have them not stun themselves. But once they add the free respecs, then you can use it, you know, for boss-specific stuff. And then when you're not doing boss-specific stuff, you just keep it on Frankenstein or Jet Kita or you know, whoever. So yeah, very, 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 very good. I feel like I've been doing Lostbelt 3 a million times recently on all my accounts. I went for like this insane amount of time never doing it, and now I'm just doing it a lot. But thankfully the boss fights are actually really fun here, so... Although it is kind of backloaded. I mean, you could, Ari. I guess it depends on how much you want to do that kind of thing. It is certainly good on him. They do add command codes to the Rare Prism Shop every once in a while, but they've been very slow about it. I think they've only updated the command codes in the Rare Prism Shop twice. So, yeah, they haven't given out a lot, but with time they'll probably add a few here and there. And what they often do eventually is they'll add a new command code that is very similar to an old one. It's kind of a side grade. They've done that a lot, so they'll probably make another one like it. Although, I don't know. That one is so strong, kind of like with Poster Girl. I don't know if they'll make another one like it, because it really is crazy strong. Although, I guess they know a lot of people want it, because some units do stun themselves, so... Heal boost command code made in Halloween. Yeah, just heal for like 13,000 every turn. As long as you don't get one shot, you'll never die. The problem is NPs. Yeah, I do hope they bring the Santa Ultra one back. I think their way of bringing it back, though, was what they just did with the Arjuna one. That was kind of their way of bringing it back. Where it's not, you know, instead of making 4 stars, it makes 3, which is still more than typical. And then there also just the heal on the side. And it is good, like, it is really good, but yeah, having both would be nice. I like how that's one of the only events that they skipped, too, so that you didn't get a rerun. Hopefully they just main interlude it. If they just main interlude it, I think, well, I don't know, maybe they won't give out the command codes. I really hope they fix up their main interlude system, because a lot of other games have done that kind of thing a lot better. I know, amazing 3D graphics. It's 3DS, yeah, it definitely looks like 3DS. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Yeah, the best thing about the anti-incapacitate is the fact that it lasts more than 1 turn. That just makes it... And your deck... It lasts 2 turns and your deck resets every 3 turns, so the uptime on it is very, very high. Actually, 10-10-10 on an A feels good. This stage is easy, so I'll just get XP for my Mystic Code. Yeah, I would really like them to add a low cooldown Mystic Code. I don't know if you could give it something as good as a single hit invulnerability though, but that's definitely something you could play around with. I think you'd want to at least make it an evade, so it's so good against everything. Yeah, taunt MC would be nice. You have to be really careful with that though. Maze event Mystico short cooldowns. Yeah, totally balanced on that one. Oh, can't use Mystico. It feels bad. Man, I was so meh about Lostbelt 3's story. It was funny, when it was out on an A, I read it online instead of actually playing it myself, but I wasn't crazy. I mean, I wasn't crazy about it from the translations I had seen of JP, but I mean, parts of it were fine. Parts of it, the pacing, like, okay, first off, they have a lot of characters that are here just because. They don't fill any, like, artistic thing. They don't have like a character arc. They're like Mordred. I love Mordred, but she's so stupid here, and a lot of the characters are like that, where they're just present, right? They don't have any character arc. They're not important. They're not really relevant. They don't play off the cast well. Nothing happens. It feels very unplanned out because of that. And then the pacing is like okay until the end. It's like, you know, going along, and it's over. It's insane to me. Like, it goes from like, you know, a pretty typical pacing story to, oh god, we ran out of time, we have to finish in the next 2 chapters, and bam, it's done. And so, like, they don't flush out a lot of the, like, ideology and stuff they're trying to cover does not get flushed out at all, because it goes from, like, you know, totally normal story pacing to, guys, we're out of time, you gotta finish it now, right? That's what it feels like. And, you know, all this stuff at the end is done, and it's over. It's like, oh, we have a grail now. It's like, oh, okay. Like, it's not good pacing at the end, not good cast selection, not good use of the cast, just very wonky. And I really just did not care for like the antagonistic presence throughout it. It didn't work very well. Like, it didn't, the situation just did not, I swear they put the poison stuff in here because of that. I really do. Like, it just, I don't think Mothman made a very good villain, and overall I guess at the end he kind of isn't one, but it didn't really work. And honestly, it was just weird. Like the whole story I just find kind of weird, and it really is disconnected from the rest of the Lost Belts, and in the end it's not very important. And it's just kind of like, well, and Mordred is just like, I don't even know why I was here. Yeah, it kind of does feel like the Amakusa Shiro thing again. It's kind of in that vein. Yeah, Spartacus was one of the only, like, characters on the player side that had any kind of character arc at all, right? Everyone else, it's just like they didn't even know what to do with them. There's a few bits here and there that I do like, you know, Landling's cool and stuff like that, and like you and Horsebindo's whole thing is cool. Like, there are good things in Lost Belt 3, but overall, did not care for it too much. Like, I think Qin Gong, I can't even, like, Qin Gong was so underutilized, it was absurd, right? And, honestly, same for Lee, like, just wasted. Like I was just saying, the same thing like with Mordred, they're just there, and they're not really fleshed out or used in like, a good way for, like, the overall story, and like, there's not enough, like, character interactions playing off of each other and stuff like that. I would agree with you, Ari, actually. I'm not crazy about Lost Belt 2, and it was so disappointing to me because it had so much potential and I think they wasted it, but I still think Lost Belt 2 is better than 3. Right now for NA, I would say it goes 1, 2, 3. Like, so they're getting worse as they go. Thankfully, I know they turned that around. Because JP overall, I would say it's 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. That would be how I rate it. 1 and 4 are really close though. Like, they're really fucking close. They're about tied even, and in terms of like the characters it focuses on, I like 1 more, but that's kind of subjective stuff. In terms of just like the way it's written and pacing and stuff, I like 4 quite a bit. Like, 2 is such a mixed bag for me. There are certain aspects of it that I actually super like, right? There's a few parts of it that I super like, and I actually like Scatty's character pretty well, and I actually like how they kind of expanded on her character after the story. Aside from events where she's just a lol ice cream meme, but that's another problem. But I would imagine you agree with me on this, Ari. I think they could have had their cake and have ate it too, right? We could have had like the good character stuff, because you know I like Sigurd and Brunhilde and Napoleon and I mean Valk. Like really, the cast that's there is fine, and I have no problem with it. I think they're explored decently well. There's a few blips here and there. But most of the cast is fine, and they get to show off their characterization pretty well. The problem is, there's a few parts with pacing I think are a little whack, but it's mainly that they just took most of Norse mythology and were just like, yeeted it right out of there, right? And Norse mythology has not been treated very well, and I think they could have easily had a story with a lot of Norse mythology stuff running around and a lot of like maybe, you know, smaller antagonists and stuff to show off some of the other characters and heroes and villains out there, but it's still, you know, still really focused on Napoleon and Sigurd and all these things. And I think you could have shown those characters off even better if there had been more characters and villains and stuff for them to have interacted with. You know, it feels like they have this huge sandbox in Lost Belt 2, but it's really empty. It only has a few toys in it. Really good toys, but overall it feels really empty, and like the lack of, you know, like really none of the gods, none of, you know, none of the other, you know, big monsters and stuff is just kind of disappointing. But I do admit, I do like the characterization and stuff that are there just fine. And, you know, they had decent, you know, character growth. And Lost Belt 2 does very much connect to the overall story in Lost Belt, right? With a lot of the Ophelia stuff is really important, and that becomes even more important later. So it, like, Lost Belt 1 and 2 are very much connected to the story, right? Where Lost Belt 3 is some side gig that has almost nothing to do with anything, and in the long run is just completely irrelevant, right? It's the only one really like that, because 4 is fairly important to the overall story. It's a little bit of a side gig, but it's still pretty important to the overall story. And then 5 is like the meat of the story, really, for like the beginning half of the stuff. But yeah, Surtur was cool, Ophelia was cool. Like I said, the characters are totally fine in 2. My big beef with it is it's just such a waste of Norse mythology. And I just think the potential was so high and they did so little with it that it was just frustrating. But I still think 2 it's still good. It's just, it's hard to not be, I don't know, sour grapes about it, I suppose. But yeah, really, I like every single character that was introduced in it. I thought they were all written fairly well too. I would like them to actually write Scatty seriously though. I think her character growth post Lost Belt 2 is actually better than anything she did in Lost Belt 2, but they keep ruining it every time they use her in an event and they make her a meme. It's really dumb. I actually think it was an accident that she became such an interesting character, and I think it's a shame. I wish they had planned for it and then actually used her in the main story more and kind of continued, you know, what her character was instead of her just being an ice cream meme. But her, she's had really cool moments like in her voice lines and her interlude and stuff, but yeah, every time they use her in an event, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, honestly, most of the cryptors aren't angry anti-Chaldia. I'd actually say it's pretty much only Kadok, right? Really, none of the other ones are like that, especially Wadim. He's very much not like that. A lot of people thought Wadim was like that, but that's because Wadim takes Chaldia very seriously, and because he sees them at... Oh yeah, okay, Yu does too. That's true. Yeah, Kadok and Yu are both pretty anti-Chaldia. But the only reason I think people thought Wadim was anti-Chaldia is because he took them so seriously. He saw them as such a threat. But he actually liked them, and like, you know, he wanted to go on fun adventures with them. He wanted like to go on fun adventures with all the cryptors and Chaldia and go save the world and everything, right? That big nerd, by the way. But yeah, he wasn't anti-Chaldia in the slightest. And once, you know, he like his goal can't be accomplished anymore, he actively tries to help Chaldia, right? So, and then what's his name? David, we don't even know. That guy is still to this day. We have no idea what the hell is happening. Kadok is an interesting. I hope they do more Kadok though. Like they're kind of, you know, they're kind of moving his character forward, especially in Lost Belt 5. I want to see what they do. Beryl is not anti-Chaldia. Beryl is anti everything, right? He just enjoys the chaos. He's Chad versus FGO basically. Yeah, he is a psychopath, very much so. Like, does not seem to empathize with people at all, and he literally doesn't want good things to happen because he thinks it'll make the world set up in a way where he'll be less capable or less able to murder people, basically. One day we're gonna have Black Barrel. Yep, same area. I didn't think I was gonna like him at all, and I thought he was just... I'm not trying to hate on Japan here, but when they design characters like that, they have a really bad habit of just making them like a flamboyant gay joke. And that's all. That's it. Literally it. They don't do anything. But thankfully, they didn't do that, and he's an actual character. He's actually one of my favorite cryptors, to be honest. And he just happens to be flamboyant, right? Which is way better, right? So, yeah, ultimately, actually really happy with how he turned out. I was not expecting to like him in the slightest, but he's actually pretty awesome. And I'm totally rooting for him in Lost Belt 6 and 7. I actually like Beryl in terms of what he offers the story. I don't like him as a person, right? And all that, but, you know, he spices up the story just fine. You know, psychopaths exist in the world, so yeah, he's fine. Not my cup of tea exactly, but we'll see. As he gets more screen time, he might actually go up in my book in some ways. And obviously, I'm always going to want to murder him because he killed Wadim, but well, I had to see more of him to really have a judgment on him. But honestly, most of the cryptors have been fine. I think they've been pretty good. I think one of the biggest mistakes they made, and I think this is why everyone thought all the cryptors were going to be super anti-Chaldia and just kind of generic, was because Kadok and Yu are so close together, right? And I guess because Ophelia's kind of anti-Chaldia, but not that much, right? So it felt like she was the exception. It feels like, you know, anti-Chaldia, kind of anti-Chaldia, anti-Chaldia, get right. So the pacing on that was kind of weird. It was kind of like, I guess it's better though than, I was gonna say it's kind of like Camelot, how you have Gwaine and Mordred as two bosses back to back. That's a gameplay thing, but you know, they're both sabers, they both spam AoE, right? It was kind of weird doing it that way. Well, here's what the thing is, you know, depth in some ways is subjective. There are people in the world that are messed up and, you know, want to hurt people. They exist. So the way to, I think, make Beryl a good character is just giving him a backstory or a life that explains that, right? Like, it doesn't you don't have to like make him sympathetic even, but you need to basically just explain why he's that way, and then have him do interesting things, like unpredictable things off of the cast, right? Because I think that's kind of his thing at this point. You know, right now it looks like he's really, you know, going to be sticking with Lostbelt 6 people, but maybe he's not, right? And so do interesting things with him so he keeps, you know, things unpredictable, and then give him a motivation that explains why he's the way that he is. Or you can just have him where he is, you know, mentally twisted, because people are like that too, but Kodamina is pretty awesome. But you don't have to make every character some, like, 4D chess character, right? It's more about how you use them when they're more simplistic. I have no idea what this stage is. Is it Landling? Let's do some Trace on, why not? He's got Muramasa on the other server, so... I hope David's done well, though. Because there's like so much hype around that character, they haven't done a lot with him yet. Overall, I really do like the Lostbelts, though. They have a lot of enjoyable characters. They have some ups and downs. I think 3 is a good bit of a down. You know, the gameplay's fun, but man, I like 4 and 5, and then 1 was amazing too. I liked 1 so much more than I thought I would. But 5 was incredible. Like 5 is one of my favorite things in Fate, like, ever, right? You know, my favorites are probably still Fate Strange Fake and Fate Zero, but man, but Lostbelt 5 was really good, man. And that's generally, I don't put FGO stuff, you know, even remotely in the ballpark of, like, you know, Fate Zero or Fate Strange Fake, but Lostbelt 5 was really good. I mean, Lostbelt 5 as a whole, because ultimately it's one story. It's just, you know, long, but it's just one story. And overall, I think the coolest stuff happens in part 2, but I mean, it's completely connected to part 1. And, like, you know, Wadim and Canis's, you know, whole situation, you know, is overall told through both of them. So, and you know, Zeus isn't in part 1 too much, but honestly, no joke, Ari, I'm with you. I agree. Carnival Phantasm is one of the best things in Fate. It's so rare that I like anime that's like trying to be comedy. I normally like anime that has comedy as like maybe a side thing. Whenever anime tries to be comedy, they normally fail. But Carnival Phantasm was legitimately very funny, and the new one coming out is looking like it's going to be good too. It's just a shame that it's only like 2 episodes, which is kind of lame. I'm hoping it's a big success and they make more. Am I the only one that just think it's weird? Because Carnival Phantasm was very well received, and it took like no budget to create, really, because, you know, you don't need super fancy animation for a comedy like that. You know, I mean, Jesus Christ, look at Excalibur and like the promo thing that they did, right? Not animated so good, but no one cares, right? So it's pretty cost effective, and then FGO gives them more ammo than you could ever. FGO in a Carnival Phantasm setting gives them so much ammo, it's absurd. And so I am really surprised that it's only going to be 2 episodes. It's like 2 30-minute OVAs and that's it. And I'm really hoping that it's successful and they make more, because I'm like, they could make so much more than that, like, so easily. But maybe they're afraid of it, like, it flopping, because humor is really hard to tell if it's going to hit or miss. So I think they might be nervous as fuck if it works or not. But, you know, just from like what little they showed, it looks fine, and I think people are going to love it to death. And so I'm really hopeful that if they put it out like on Blu-ray or whatever, I'm going to buy it. I want to put my money where my mouth is, and I want to encourage them to make more of it, because it's amazing. And yeah, I think it deserves to get more than just 2 OVAs. Now, I'm pretty sure it's just 2 OVAs. What they put out, it's like 2 30-minute OVAs, and that's it for the FGO stuff. Let's see. Do that. I think the hardest part about doing FGO Carnival Phantasm style is they have too much to work with, right? There's almost too much ammo. Landling having a bad time. This is a stage you really shouldn't counterclass, honestly. I'm kind of just getting through it. Gotta get to the good stuff later. Crits though. I just failed a 90% crit. Fantastic. It was so random having like the main servant of the main character be red hair, but you know what? I'm down. Like, that is such, out of all the things that they could have done to, first off, I'm so happy they decided to pick someone that's not like canonical to a specific story like the animes always do, right? Like they always do like, oh, it's just the story supports, right? I'm so glad they didn't do that and they just picked something so fucking random. And you can tell she's like gonna be obsessed with them because she's got like carrots at the end and everything, right? So I swear to God that better not just be for that one episode. I hope this is a reoccurring thing. I'm so on board. I think everyone instantly got on board with that. Everyone was instantly like, yep, horse is canon. I guarantee you, if the anime is good, right, you're gonna see way more grailed red hairs after this. I'm serious. I legit think you will. They're not gonna like eclipse Jolter or anything, but I guarantee if you like stat track it, the amount of grailed red hairs will definitely increase after this anime. So, if it's good, right? That's kind of amazing. Yeah, maybe he'll get a buff. All they gotta do is buff his NP. That's all they gotta do. Yeah, honestly, I'm serious. I did not care for the New Year's like news very much because like they didn't do anything. Like they didn't do anything. They didn't. No quality of life updates. You know, command codes are still a shit show. But Carnival Phantasm though, that I can get behind. So that was very happy. We have another Grailed Cat there. Do we have yours on? Yeah. All right. We'll do that. Wait a second. Can we get a different? Well, no, you know what? We'll fire it off turn one. We'll see if we can make that work. Get the stars going. Not indeed. What I really like about Carnival Phantasm is it's not just LOL random. They made the jokes, like in the way the characters behave, 100% based on how they are, like in Fate Stay Night, right? But they, twisted or blew it out of proportion, or in some cases, all they did was put them in a casual setting, right? They didn't actually have to change that much for some of them. But that makes it work a lot better instead of it just being, just pure jokes for the sake of it. I think I literally just NP here. Do I use my third skill? It's so much NP gain if you do her first and third skill. I might do her first. How many turns are gonna go by? I'm doing it. This is so risky. I'm not gonna do the evade though. You have a level 100k scope? Jesus. That makes it way better though, because it's such a front-loaded CE, then it like drops off hard. But if it still has such a high attack stat, then it's not so bad. Which I would assume is why you did that. I suspect it might be a while before we get to see Doorman and stuff like that, because he's so new. But maybe someday. I will say, I ended up liking Doorman a lot more than I thought I would. His design, though, still, I think, scares a lot of people. I think that's kind of, the goal. That's a really good Blue Sync mode right there. I can't figure out how I feel about him. I think I never will yet. Kind of how that goes. He was not what I was expecting, I'll put it that way. Yeah, I mean, globally last year was, coronavirus, pretty rough, but, I actually had a pretty good year just I mean, not in a lot of ways, I haven't seen another human being in a long time, that's been kind of rough. But, my channel did well, I met a lot of cool people online, and, it's been, I don't have a regular job anymore, I'm making, plenty of money these days, and it's just crazy. But yeah, I would like to actually see people again, that would be nice, see my friends and family again, that would be good. But I met a lot of cool people, I got a lot done, and being, I'm a recluse anyway, generally, I'm pretty picky about when I want to interact with people, but, I've been more reclusive than I wanted to be just because, I have to be, but it's allowed me to research a lot of stuff I wouldn't have researched otherwise. I've touched up on some history stuff that I hadn't, looked into in many years, and I may not have had the opportunity to have done otherwise. So there's been a lot of, good opportunities, right? Yep, chat with the character. I mean, really, not to be cheesy, but it's like I wouldn't, how do I put this? It's like, I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for, my viewers and everything. Dude, can we just get Hawaiian shirt coup for God's sake? It's like, holy crap, it has to happen eventually. Yep, how about that cool MP though? With, no sound effects. Let's try restarting the game real quick and see if that fixes it. I doubt it, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, I completely agree, Ari, that her MP is better in slow-mo. I always put it in slow-mo on my account. It just doesn't translate when you use a support unit, unfortunately. I can think of a few, though. There's definitely a few NPs out there that I'm like, yeah, that's way better in slow-mo. But there's quite a few that I think look better in fast mode, though, so it depends. Alright, give me a second. Let me restart the game and see if that accomplishes anything. Let's see, what do I have Lubu, I have in slow, because oh my god, it's amazing in slow, and it's definitely too rushed in fast mode. But I'd imagine, Ari, you're not exactly a Lubu fan, but yeah, Lubu is one I have in slow. Atalante, let me think, oh, I've got, this is a weird one, but Lostbelt 3 Lancer I have in slow-mo. But what I do is, like in videos, because I only use her for videos. I'm not going to use her for farming. She's such a bad farming unit. She's for challenge quests. I'll show her NP in, the first time, and then I'll cut it off and only show like the ending part where she's buffing in the video. And that works really well because that part looks better if it's in slow-mo, right? And the one time you see it, I think everything works better in slow-mo. So that kind of works out. Red here is about the same either way, I would think. I got some other ones in slow-mo. Oh, Siegfried. I like Siegfried's way better. Although, actually, what I actually like on Siegfried is I like to edit him so parts of it are in fast and parts are in slow. The build-up part is way better in slow-mo, like with the rocks kicking up and stuff. I don't think that looks very good in fast mode. It just looks too rushed. And you can't really, it's way better that way. But like when the beam is coming from like off-screen into the screen, that's way too slow in slow-mo. And I actually like that part better in fast mode. So I generally edit his quite a bit and kind of go slow, fast. And that makes it look really good. And same thing with Kojiro's. Kojiro's like a mix. I like to start in slow and then end in fast. Jinkei I definitely put Jinkei in slow. Hers is so, dude, Jinkei's is so freaking cool. Yeah, I put Mori in slow, definitely, because his gets really whack when it's in fast mode, and like it just the build up and everything is, yeah, that's another one. It's easy slow-mo. But like Ku is kind of better in fast, to be honest. Achilles is way better in fast. And a lot of them, I'm like, they're good either way, so I go with fast, because then it's, quicker, so. I have to look, I know there's Arash. Arash is in slow-mo, and it's blasphemy not to have it in slow-mo. Like, it's still too short in slow-mo, unfortunately, thanks, DW. I should try to break, instead of going for NP here. It's kind of a waste of my NP gain buff, but... I should check my main account sometime and kind of refresh what's what. I so wish Arash had gotten the full chant in slow-mo and then no chant at all in fast mode. Like, that would have been so easy to do. They've already done it. I've been really back and forth on Canis. I like both. What I need to do is like edit it to. I bet you I could make it my favorite version of it if I combine slow and fast. I should look into that. Yeah, I think 100 face is better in fast, definitely. I should have evaded last turn. Oh, we have crit down. That sucks. We're doing all this crit stuff and we have crit down. Boo. Karna is good in slow-mo. His is good both ways, but it is really good slow-mo. I like Beowulf better in fast mode, but you have to edit the sound effects because the sound effects are really messed up in fast mode. But I actually like it in fast mode because it just, you know, punch quick, man, and it looks good. And then I think the wind-up punch at the end is just too slow in slow-mo. Where it's kind of like just right in fast mode. It's like you can definitely tell he's powering it up and it's a big hit, but it doesn't take 30 years, right? So, alright, let me see. Do I go full stars or do I do damn? We're probably gonna do really well. We're only hitting one target. Nah, we'll do this. We get the quick up anyway. Moriarty. I like Moriarty both NP lines, but his pre-one I like better. But I'll oftentimes, if he's in a video, I'll edit in both voice lines. I like most people are like, oh my god, the pre-one is just better, which it is really good, but his regular one is awesome too. So the man knows how to say crime. Rip Landling there. Yeah, Columbus's smile is obviously the best. Yeah, basically I favor Moriarty's, you know, pre-reveal, but it is nice to have the other one every once in a while. Nice to mix it up, and it's also, you know, quite good. So, but yeah, it's hard to beat the pre-one. I have no. This might be Horse Findo, but like the fight doesn't matter very much. Oh, Boudica, when are you gonna get an animation update? At least they buffed their skill on JP. When is NA getting that? Let me think. Probably in about... maybe about a year? Maybe a little bit less than a year? Yeah, I think it's a little bit less than a year. Let's do... Gath, just cause. Don't use her much. That's kind of the unique thing on this account that I have, so... Wheels of Boudica, indeed. I hope they're not lazy with her animations, and I hope they remember her other NP and they use it for her extra attack. What they should do is they should, because so her other NP is her sword, and it has two functions. It has like these really spammy lasers that take like no mana, and she can just like, you know, just like when she swings her sword, she can shoot laser beams with it, but they're like, you know, it's kind of just smaller, you know, blasts. And then she can reveal its name to do like a B+ nuke, right? So they should make the B+ nuke the EX attack, and then just incorporate the regular, you know, slashy, glowy, boom boom stuff in her, like some of her normal attacks, like her busters and stuff. That would be awesome. I hope they remember that, but they might not, so we'll see. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll fix her chariot and actually add in the chariot. The question is, will it be CGI or not? I actually might need to NP the big boy here. Oh, this is it. There's no... it's just these three. That's actually really disappointing. Dude, Leonidas and Ushi still don't have animation updates. And we always talk about Ushi, but I mean, Leonidas deserves it just as much. You know, he's also day one and all that stuff. It's so fucked, man. Just standing there menacingly, dude. Okay. For once, we want to evade because we're only stunning one of them. Third skill don't do shit. Well, that thing's dead. Yeah, the next time Leonidas is like relevant, I think they'll give him an animation update. I almost want to put the crits into the 75k one because otherwise I'm like just overkilling really hard. Come on, blow it up. Let's go. Not bad. I didn't quite get it, but not bad. Also rip my stars. Get that overkill. Well, I tried. Wanted the NP, but no go. Easy win. Alright, I think we'll wrap up there. That was a pretty long stream, but we got a lot done. So the goal is tomorrow we need to beat Lostbelt 3 so then I can start doing the event. So we will do some chat versus FGO, but we're not going to do like every boss because we'd be stuck here forever. Like ultimately tomorrow the point is get through this shit. And what I'll do is off stream, I'll get up to like, I guess the Horse Bindo Landling fight, I suppose. We'll get up to that one. And then we'll start there tomorrow. And then we'll try to get it all done. Which shouldn't be too hard. Lostbelt 3 is pretty short. Let's see. I probably won't play Genshin today just because, one, there's not too much like going on over there right now because we did the event yesterday. And so I'll probably just kind of chill for tonight, maybe get like a video ready, stuff like that. But we'll be streaming a lot tomorrow, I think. But yeah, I think I'll just kind of take today to recoup. I am feeling better today, though. I did get some okay sleep, so I don't feel like a zombie anymore. So that's good. Chat versus Lee students. Well, they could just summon Amakusa, I think, and be good to go. I might show him off there, though. I've done that fight so many times recently, and I think we did Amakusa last time. I think we did, and he wrecked it. So I don't know who we'll show off. We'll pick something random. But yeah, take care, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you all have a good new year. You know, stay positive, blah, 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 you know, yada, yada, yada. Oh, wait. We should raid somebody. Let's see here. Pog, my Amakusa can be useful. Oh, never mind. Feels bad. We'll see. Maybe we use him again anyway. We'll see. Play it by ear here. Oh, he'll raid Kadroth. He's got like a big stream going on right now. Make it super thick. All right, I'm gonna go fix me some fish, man. I'm ready. All right, guys, you take care.